What is going on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Brand. This is episode number 350 for your March 2nd, 2024. I'm your host, Nolan. Of course, this is Outside the Brand. Thank you so much for joining us right here on your Saturday afternoons, wherever you may be. And guys, we got a lot to talk about because AEW Revolution is tomorrow, and the world of WWE is, at its shambles as of late. I mean, nobody knows what the hell is going on in terms of WrestleMania plans, but it seems like things are happening. And, it seems like we're trying to get things in order. And it looks like things are getting in order slowly but surely, as we are 5 weeks away from the biggest WrestleMania of all time, that being WrestleMania 40. I got myself, TJ, and Olaf here with me as we are here talking about AEW Revolution and many more things to come in the world of WWE. So, guys, how you feeling? It's been a little bit, but we're back now. We're going to try to do this thing every single week on the weekends so that you guys can, continue to keep up and get things going as we shift in gear for WrestleMania season. How y'all feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeet.
No.
Hey. Don't disrespect me again. Do not disrespect me again. No yeet. Don't disrespect me.
How y'all feeling, boys?
See
What's going on?
You see my damn hoodie. You thought it was a game or something? Bro, Jimmy is going to knock Jay's head off on Monday. And I want everyone to know.
Put your ass
do
up.
it again.
Let's get some yeets in the chat, y'all. Yeet.
They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it.
Yeet.
Nah, they know. But how y'all feeling, man? WrestleMania season vastly approaching. It's about 5 weeks away, guys. We're 5 weeks away from WrestleMania, which is freaking crazy to even think about. And we're here to talk about Revolution and the one and only Sting. How y'all feeling?
A lot of stuff is going on, man. A lot of stuff is happening. I'm going to cry tomorrow when Sting retires. That's going to hurt.
It is indeed going to hurt.
We got like 36 days until Mania, and I don't know what Dwayne is talking about. TNA is about to die. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm very scared. I'm very scared about multiple things. I don't know what's going on.
Let's get a Sting woo in the chat one time. Woo!
I can't scream. I can't scream the way I want
Stinger.
to. I can't scream the way I want to.
Sting's
Bro,
key.
I'm kind of playing paint in my face. I ain't gonna lie.
You're planning to paint your face?
I might do it. I have enough white paint. I have enough white paint. I'm either gonna look like a mime or like the actual crow from the movie. I don't know what's going on.
You gotta go full crow.
Bro, I'm gonna look
Crow
crazy
Sting
though.
was great.
I'm gonna look like a burlesque or something. I don't know.
If you do, you gotta record a video of you in the car when it's like POV, your dad don't understand Sting.
Oh my god.
Like shit on his face.
If I paint my face, I might do that. I gotta make sure. I gotta like put myself in the mindset to paint my entire face.
So, yeah, guys, Revolution. I was gonna say this Sunday. It's goddamn tomorrow at this point. Not many people have talked about this show coming up to it. I don't know if many people just completely forgot that it's even happening, or B, that with everything just going on in WWE right now, it's kind of just on, not really on everybody's mind, considering that WrestleMania is like 5 weeks away and people are more really into the, grand scheme of things of WWE and WrestleMania. So how y'all feeling about Revolution? Did you even know it was happening this weekend? And how y'all feeling about this show and the way it's all shaped out? If you watched anything heading up to Revolution.
I'm full-heartedly sin. It does not feel like it's tomorrow.
That's fair.
Not feel like it's tomorrow. And I can't even. I'm gonna be in and out because I'll be in rehearsal, so I'm gonna have my phone in my pocket on a site I will not name on here just in case YouTube tries to be a bitch about it. So I will be watching when I can. So yeah. But I'm be honest, the only match I know of on the card besides the world title triple threat and Garcia versus Christian is Sting and Darby versus the youthful Buccaneers.
Boo.
Boo. Boo them niggas. Boo them niggas. Boo.
Whoa. Hate them. Oh my God. Oh,
All
man.
my homies hate Matthew and Nicholas.
Now they got suits on. They think they're cool. Nah, man.
The motherfucker said, Tony Khan driver. I was like, you.
Yeah, they changed it to the Tony Khan driver.
I was like, you
Get them out of here, man. Get them out of here. Someone get them out of here.
Boo.
Someone get them out of here.
Get your mouth off the cob.
Someone get them out of here, bro.
That is crazy. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about Revolution. We're gonna be talking about everything when it comes down to that show. We're obviously gonna be talking about Sting and what Sting has meant to us over the course of our lives for professional wrestling. Sting is having his last match on Sunday, tomorrow night, in the main event. The match will main event AEW Revolution, as it should, considering everything that has been happening here. They're in the Greensboro Coliseum in North Carolina. It is a sold-out show, and it's going to be a very, very good destination for Sting's last match, as he does plan on fully retiring from in-ring competition. Talk about Sting, guys, what he has meant for you as a pro wrestling fan, and ultimately what you hope for in terms of this last match with the Young Bucks. I understand that the Young Bucks is obviously not everybody's favorite people in the grand scheme of things. But with everything that has come out, Sting chose this. Sting chose for it to be a tag match. Sting chose for it to be against the Young Bucks. And ultimately, Sting went away from doing a singles match for this tag match. He wanted this to happen. So how do you guys feel about all of that?
Sting is the only reason I got into TNA. Like, let's be honest. Flipping the damn screen and seeing the motherfucker dressed in black and white talking shit on a microphone, that kind of hooks you in to it. And then Joker Sting really solidified that shit. Honestly, there is no TNA without Sting. So let's get that out of the way. And I'm gonna be honest, I know it's not gonna happen, but I don't want to see Sting take a loss tomorrow. And I know that's what's gonna fucking happen. And I hate it.
Sting has been undefeated since showing up in AEW.
Like, he and Darby should retain and then just relinquish them bitches.
I thought about that. Part of me thinks that Sting is just gonna want to go out on a loss, you know?
Does Tony Khan allow Sting to be the only undefeated human being in AEW history? Because if he wins tomorrow, then he would be completely undefeated for the entire career of his tenure.
If Sting were to ask, Tony would oblige.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't think Sting. I don't think Sting would want to. That's the thing. I think Sting would put the Bucks over, even though we don't. I don't see another reason for the Bucks having the championships again. But I don't know. I think Sting definitely is probably going to end up losing, just because I don't feel like he's the kind of egotistical person. But like, I got to put myself over, brother. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna just. He might be the one to get pinned. I don't think Darby's gonna get pinned. I think they're probably gonna end up pinning Sting. The Bucks will walk out, and then you'll have the sympathy and the goodbye. You know, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna try to go for that as far as just making it more of a somber thing, I guess, than more of like a triumphant leave. Even though it could be like the way Tom Brady retired, he went out on top. You know what I'm saying? So you could do that as well. I don't know. I wish it wasn't Sting's last match, but I'm happy that one, it's in a place where they obviously treat him well, because we all saw when he tried to come back to WWE, and that's WrestleMania match. But I've been very appreciative of Sting because he wrestled everywhere WCW and WWE and TNA and AEW. You know what I'm saying? And he never showed loyalty to one place. He always he tried everything out. He tried everything out, and he was, as far as I know, he's been world champion. He wasn't a WWE world champion, was he? I don't think he did.
No.
So he only had WCW, AEW, and TNA like a few times. But definitely TNA Sting is definitely my favorite because that he was definitely there when I first started watching, and I didn't stop watching until he left. He was out for years at that point, but I'm just proud, I'm proud I got to witness a lot of his career. A lot of the stuff that I missed. We were watching WCW stuff last night, and he was he's the coolest, one of the coolest wrestlers, ever, dog. So I really hope he gets a good send off tomorrow.
Bro, I was watching the damn, because he posted the reels that all three of his kids made about him. I watched every single one. Man, that shit had a nigga tearing up.
Yeah, no, if you guys have not seen that, go out of your own way and check those out, because those reels were fantastically made by Sting's children. Now, I'm lucky in the sense of not only being able to see Sting throughout the duration of seeing him in WWE and throughout this run here in AEW, but and you guys can jump in too if you guys have ever seen this man live or anything like that. But I've gotten the luxury to see Sting live 4 times throughout this run, 4 times, and it's crazy to even think about that. Me being who I am, watching this entire run of Sting throughout the 3 years, seeing him 4 times to me is kind of crazy, because I never thought that I would have even seen Sting live in a ring before. I saw Sting live compete at AEW Grand Slam 2021, Grand Slam 2022, Grand Slam 2023, and AEW World's End. Those 4 times. I never thought I was even going to see the man once, let alone 4 times. So, if you guys have seen him live before, which again, like I said, I don't know. I never knew you guys before TikTok was even a thing or anything. But if you guys did, how was it? And if you guys even, wanted to at that point in time.
So, I got to see him. The AEW show I went to was one in Pasadena right after Edge joined AEW. And that was the show where he announced, I'm going to be retiring. I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was like, so this is my first and only time seeing you? What the fuck?
Go to the Nassau Coliseum, bro. You got tomorrow. Go there.
Just go to North Carolina.
I can't fucking get to North Kakalaki. I was so pissed, but also excited. I was like, I get to see Sting. What the fuck do you mean you're retiring?
So wait, I forgot. He wasn't in a match that night. He was just doing a talking segment where he said he was going to retire.
Yeah, it was just, we're going to hear from Sting, and he comes out there after Tony introduces him. He goes, yeah, so I'm going to retire.
I'm done.
I was like, what the fuck?
It's over.
I wanted to jump the barricade. I was like, I need a picture with him then, at least.
I need a picture. I need a shout out MVP real quick then.
Phil, and I feel like you can attest to this. When Sting comes out, boy, I swear to God, they be cranking that AC up. Because as soon as his music hits, why the fuck did it get so cold in this bitch?
It's nothing like it, man. It is absolutely nothing like it. When I saw Sting for the first time show up, I think one of the first ever episodes that Loft got to watch live for AEW was when Sting showed up at and Loft. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And when we saw the entrance of the snow and everything falling on Sting and everything like that in Florida, because I think they were still in Daly's place because it was the pandemic.
Yeah.
And we saw the snow fall down and everything like that. I was like, man, that's the coolest thing ever. And like the way that they presented Sting, the way that they did the production of Sting, not the entire duration of his AEW run was absolutely tremendous.
Yeah, bro. We were watching it last night on stream. Unfortunately, I wish I did. I never saw Sting live before. But AEW has done me the justice of making it seem like every time he comes out, it gives you as close as you can get to how it feels in that arena. I'm sure you can never really feel it, but that I think that's my first or second AEW show, just turning that on and not knowing what AEW was, and then seeing Sting walk out in the snow and that whole thing of him going everywhere, like around the ring, and him like staring at Darby for a few minutes and like taking the longest time, like looking at Darby. We was like looking at his like one side of his face, and I thought that was he didn't say a word in that promo. I don't think.
Nope.
And it was like he's just always been one of the most like ominous characters ever. Like even on Wednesday when he came down from the rafters, I was
a kid again.
I started screaming. Because the people in my chat, I wasn't watching at the time. The chat started spamming all. I'm like, what happened?
I thought they were gonna do that for his final entrance ever at Revolution. I didn't expect that to be the case for the Dynamite before Revolution. Man. And here's the thing, I'm so happy that we at least got to see that in AEW. But did you guys hear about the report that Tony and Sting asked Martha to approve of that entrance first before they even did that? That's a class act made by both of those two men because of everything that's happened with Owen. And, you know, that's the one thing I absolutely love about AEW. They do stuff they do stuff obviously for the big pop and for the big run, but getting like permission to do that first was obviously the right call, and I'm glad that they ultimately did that.
I was thinking about that when I saw him come down. That was like the first thing, because AEW has been doing the best as far as just with the memory of Owen Hart. So that's a stand-up move for them to do that before, you know, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? How
long did he have to be up there for, though?
I don't know.
He was not up there the entire show.
So
he could have been just chilling up there.
So the way they probably did it, because they probably had him go up like 5 to 10 minutes before that segment, had him climb up to the rafters, because there's always like a catwalk up there so maintenance workers can access it. They probably just had him chilling there with his harness on, and then when it's time to go, climb over that bitch. Once they give you the go-ahead, drop. Because that's how they do it at the stadiums, like Loft with the Falcons. That's how y'all have the Dirty Bird, how he comes down. They got them up. And then when it's time to go, you just climb over and descend.
That was the coolest.
Okay. Because I was gonna say he couldn't just be chilling up there, and B,
just like SpongeBob just hanging up there the whole show.
I have a picture of SpongeBob with the black and paint. I have a picture of that.
And B,
Aiden, relax, man. That's ridiculous.
Aiden, relax.
Hey, he's out of line, but he's right.
Ridiculous, man.
And B, I just didn't think that they were just going to like have like an interview segment playing on the Tron or whatever. Then all of a sudden you just see Sting all of a sudden just get lifted up for the spot, and then all of a sudden they're like, guys, we know we just had you see Sting go up there, but act surprised as shit, okay? Like
everyone saw him go up there for 30 seconds, but act like he just came down. Thank you.
But yeah, obviously Sting has meant a ton to all of us here, not only just in chat, but here in this room right now. And the fact of the matter is that the fact that we get to see this man retire tomorrow in this tag match, which is ultimately what he wanted, is the best thing ever. Now, were you guys okay with it being a tag team match? Because I feel like it was a few months ago that Sting was in an interview saying that if there were ever going to be a match for me to fully retire in, it would be in tag team action and not in a singles match. Are you guys okay with it being a tag team match, or did you want it to be solo action? Because throughout the entire tenure of him being in AEW, he's really only been in tag team matches.
I see why it's not a one-on-one match, because obviously he can't move the way he used to, so he's not putting himself in a predicament of like, all right, now I gotta work my way through this match when I'm out of breath. You know what I'm saying? We out of breath, you can just tag Darby in, and Darby can go forever. You know?
Yeah,
so,
right. Because the last thing I need is for motherfuckers to be like, "Oh, Sting is washed," because then I'm gonna have to fight motherfuckers.
That's why Dwayne is doing a tag match. People even not forgetting that, because he know he's not in the best shape to be doing that stuff. So he can tag Roman in and take a breath. You know, it's cool, but I definitely I don't think we'll ever know why he picked the Bucks. You know, I just don't like the Bucks, so it's never going to be a
yeah.
That's it, you know?
Man,
but
if I was Sting, nigga, I'm picking
you know,
FTR, or I'm picking Starkey Baby.
That's the thing. That whatever his reasons are, it doesn't matter, because it's his reason, you know. So
yeah,
you guys just respect what he wants. And then one thing I won't I'm gonna mirror something that I heard earlier this week. The Bucks are going to bump for Sting really, really well.
Oh yeah. No,
And
they wouldn't just completely shit the bed with that.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I know they're gonna bump for him. So they're gonna make him look cool.
05 in this motherfucker.
Yeah, they're gonna make him look cool. They're gonna make him look like he's the most powerful thing in the world. And
Sting is Superman. Oh my
know,
god.
I hope he does that thing where he like no sells the shot and starts screaming, ah, starts banging. I love that. I love that.
Facts. Give me all the hits. Give me all the fucking hits.
Yeah, that's for the spot. The Bucks do the double super kick and Sting just no sells it. Oh man, I'll take my shirt off. I'll take my shirt off right here. That's what that
just goes, yeah.
That means something.
Imagine if they did the Meltzer driver, the Tony Khan driver, and all of a sudden he just stands up from it and is like,
oh, I'll scream. If he knows that driver, I will take this shirt off. I'm not playing with y'all.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great,
I think we're all though in agreement though that the Bucks are most likely winning these tag team titles on Sunday.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yo, Nate. Yeah, you know, the thing is, and I think Aiden said this earlier, in the chat, if I can try to pull it up, if this chat would actually want to work with me, yes, right here. The Bucks could handle a loss, but so could Sting. Yeah, you know, obviously the Bucks, I don't think the Bucks would, you know, be hurt from this loss in any way, shape, or form, and neither would Sting. If Sting lost, it's not gonna like hurt his career in any way, because obviously Sting is Sting, and he would do right by the business in it, in, you know, whatever company that he was going to be a part of. I think Steve Borden, the man behind Sting, knows this character in Sting and knows the landscape of what AEW is right now, and he would do right by the company regardless of whatever banner he was going to fall under. That being WWE, AEW, WCW, whatever banner he's going to fall under, he's going to do what's best for the Sting character and do what's best for the business.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it wouldn't hurt Sting in any way if he took this loss, and at the end of the day, he would just do right by the business.
By the way, Yeats, Leah, no Yeats, and I'm also very grateful that I think.
Oh. There you go. By the way, Yeet.
I'm not.
Leah, I'm sorry, but I have been converted. It is no Yeet.
It is no Yeet.
See, look, now what?
See, look, now we're all good. Now we're all good.
I've determined it's probably better for my career to not fight with the booker. So.
Oh, I'm the booker.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, don't you run WCW?
Listen, you're in the Money in the Bank match tonight, bro. You got to beat. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna form our own corporation.
Oh, Phil.
Did I lose a qualifying match?
No. Tonight is the last. I did. Tonight's night one of Starrcade. It's the last show of the year. Tonight's night one. Tomorrow's gonna be night two.
Am I dying tonight? I knew it.
Yes.
You're
Wait,
not
what?
dying.
I already died. I mean, come on now. I didn't.
No, you didn't see what happened. Oh, you didn't see what happened.
So I died.
No, you were in a battle royale to get a world title match on night 2. You cheated to win the battle royale match, so we restarted it, and then you lost the 1-on-1 match.
How'd I cheat?
Use brass
It's over the
knuckles to knock.
top.
Use brass knuckles to knock Ace Walker off the top rope.
No bullshit. All right.
I was told by
I
someone
won.
backstage. I didn't call it. And then we did a 1-on-1 match. We restarted it, and you lost that match to a frog splash.
No.
Damn, that's cold.
That's ridiculous. Then what am I doing? Am I fired now because I used brass knuckles? That is stupid. See, if
I don't know what's going on.
If
Logan Paul
can do that, if Logan Paul can do that and almost kill Randy Orton, that referee was terrible, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
He said, "I know you didn't trick me. I knew what you were doing." So Randy's got to kill
he's
you
like,
now, is what you're telling me.
No. He said, "What are you doing? You could have killed him." No, he couldn't have.
Yeah,
that was overboard. That was overboard.
It was just funny to me because Logan was like, "Oh, I tricked you." He was like, "No, you didn't. I knew." Bitch, if Randy hears you say that, Randy is going to kill you now. Because what do you mean you knew and let him do it to me?
Somebody lying.
Yeah, one of y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, somebody's lying. But yeah, who's gonna be there? Who do you think's gonna be there in terms of Sting's retirement? Because obviously people got to show up for this thing. Obviously we know Ric Flair is gonna be a part of this, which he better not get physical. You better not get involved in that way.
No.
But who do you guys think is going to be there in terms of just, being in the crowd, supporting Sting, and just celebrating his career?
Muda
might
be there. Normally I'd say Angle, but I don't know because he's more WWE leaning when it comes to the free agency shit. We know Triple H definitely ain't gonna be there. Kevin Nash said he's not gonna be there. Scott Hall is no longer with us.
I was gonna talk about Kevin Nash, but yeah, you basically said that.
Hulk Hogan's bitch ass is banned from AEW for life.
I want all of the main event
allowed to get in there.
Listen, it's not gonna happen, but I want every one of the main event mafia there. Every single one of them. But
they're definitely not as long as Booker T's with WWE. That
most of them are too deep in. Man. Most of them are too deep in, so I don't know.
Obviously, I would feel like his kids would be there, Aiden. Yeah. I mean, if his kids are not there, then they're like, yeah, no, fuck you, Dad.
Yeah, his kids are gonna be in front row. Yeah, Garrett, Gracie, and Steve are gonna all be front row.
Yeah. Yeah. So like TJ was saying earlier, Kevin Nash basically said no. But this is what he really had to say in terms of all of this. Let me read this out here. So on the latest Click This podcast, Kevin Nash and Sean Oliver.
Yeah, that fake shit you be doing.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Kevin Nash and Sean Oliver discussed Sting's final match coming up at AEW Revolution. Nash said that his friendship with Sting, quote, "I consider him a very close friend to be in the business, and to have not spent the time that I did with the Click." Nash talked about the end of WCW and Sting seeing what WWE could do with the WCW guys. Quote, everybody that left WCW as a top guy that went to WWE got fucked. Everybody from Goldberg getting beat by Christian with a fucking chair to, we all got fucking beat. Nobody got a run. So, obviously, Kevin Nash has some, sour grapes about what WWE did with the WCW guys. On being invited to be at his final match, Nash said the following: "He's asked me to be a part of it, and I just said that, because of my positioning with the company, with WWE, I couldn't. I couldn't even be there in the crowd. If I went in the crowd, it would be, So, obviously, I don't even think he asked personally. I don't think he asked. I think he just said, no, I'm just not going to do it. Because
What
why?
position does he even have?
I don't know.
He says he's a part of a Legends deal or something like that, but I'm like, I don't know.
Kevin Nash be doing.
Nash said that he asked WWE, saying, quote, I asked, and he said, when you ask, and there's that 3-4 second pause, it's like, fucking, when you'd be on the rug, like, hey, what the fuck are you talking about? Dude, what he's speaking absolute nonsense. He said he asked, but I don't think he really asked.
He's rambling.
I don't think he really asked.
Yeah, just so you can't go.
and it's like he basically said that he couldn't go, but I don't think he really even wanted to, in the grand scheme of things. And Kevin Nash, all you wanted to say was just if you didn't want to go, you didn't want to go.
I'm about to say RVD is literally on a Legends deal with WWE.
And he's signed with AEW to a full-time contract. He's all elite. Like
this man's working for both companies. That's a crazy
RVD is in 2K24.
That's the crazy
Robert
dude.
Dickinson is doing both.
That is a crazy dude right there. But I mean, yeah, I would like for there to be like a whole bunch of TNA guys there, but again, half the TNA guys are even like out of the public eye or in WWE. You got Jeff Jarrett's over there. I think he's still in AEW, right? I think.
Now Lex Luger, on the other hand, he could be there.
Really?
Man, nobody give a damn about Lex Luger. We know what he did.
Now, I understand what he did, but he basically said that he would be there and saying...
The North doesn't forget what you did to Elizabeth Luger.
I understand that, but this is what he said on the Lex Express podcast. That's crazy.
What?
That is a crazy podcast name.
The who?
The Lex Express podcast.
It's a nasty name.
Don't even be good. Let me just make it my nickname and then add podcast at the end.
The Lexi Express.
He said, and I quote,
podcast.
He said, and I quote, you want me to answer that? Let me put it this way. I will go back 35 years of friendship. Friendships sometimes transcends the kayfabe and work up the other, and there may be ramifications, or there may not. Sting was there for me at 3 a.m. when I had my motorcycle wreck, and they wanted to cut off my arm, and kind of stopped the doctors from cutting off my arm. What do you mean, kind of? What happened with the kind of? I don't know. But he said he stopped the doctors from cutting it off.
That don't even sound right.
So people could read
a power of attorney. You can't really stop them unless Lex told them not to.
Well, Sting can do anything. So
Sting does anything.
Sting walk in there, they ain't gonna cut it. Damn it.
Sting held that bat up to him and said, "You ain't touching shit."
So he said people could read into that the way they want to, on whether I might be in the building or not. I won't confirm or deny anything, but I'm just saying I'll leave it in that context. How's that? To me, it looks like he's going to be there, but who knows?
Saying that like it's some big secret, like, oh my god, y'all hear Lex gonna be there? Motherfucker, we don't care. It's about Sting, bitch. The only way we would care is if Triple H was in that bitch, because then he'd be like, oh. How the fuck did you get up in here? What the fuck?
Bought a ticket.
Yeah.
Now,
ain't nobody gonna be like, oh my god, Lex Luger's here. That must mean he's all elite. No, what?
Even if
the one person I definitely do not want to see in that arena tomorrow is Bill.
Oh, Bill gonna be in there.
Fuck Bill Goldberg.
Bill gonna be
sitting there waiting. Ass, he better not be in that motherfucker.
Bill Goldberg. Because if Bill Goldberg is gonna be in that arena tomorrow night, Love, then it's going to be all about him. And I don't want that. I want that to be all about Sting. And all the attention would go on to Goldberg. And I don't want that.
Then he can go, but just don't sit in the front row. Ooh, bars. Just don't go in the front row, because then they're going to be like, oh, and here is Bill Goldberg as well. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You know he's going to have a match in AEW.
Now, obviously, Tony Khan would have loved to do business with Bill. I mean, he obviously would. But don't do it. Just don't do it now.
He's gonna have the craziest match with somebody.
It's gonna be Wardlow, and it's gonna be sad because Bill is gonna beat Wardlow, and then we're gonna all die inside.
Oh, he's gonna freaking Kevin Owens him, bro. I'll be enraged. Goldberg gonna have a few matches in AEW before it's too late. I know he is. I'll be
So
astonished.
look, whoever shows up for Sting's final match, whether that be from WCW, WWE, TNA, regardless, it should be about Sting, and Sting should have that final moment and allow him to, get that done and needed to be done. Now, let's go over some of the other matches from Revolution. They did add a pre-show match, which, it's not going to mean anything because it's just a women's tag team match, but it is what it is. It is Julia Hart and Sky Blue taking on Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale with Stokely Hathaway in their corner. Tag team action. I don't know. I don't care. Give me Sky and Julia Hart because I like those two.
I'm looking. I thought is Julia hurt?
No,
I think so.
She's in this match.
Oh,
I'm gonna have my girlfriend dress up as Sky Blue for Halloween.
You're going to
W.
what?
W.
You're going to.
You heard me. I'm gonna have my girlfriend dress up as Sky Blue for Halloween.
I'm not going to ask any more questions about this.
That's crazy. Just don't ask questions, Loft.
Oh, nope, it's over.
Who do you have? Julia Hart and Sky Blue or Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale? Sky Blue picked up the win over Chris Statlander on Wednesday's Dynamite this past Wednesday. So there's that.
What y'all know about them Girl Scout cookies?
Oh my god.
I want the lemon one's really bad right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Willow, I hope Willow wins everything that she like ever gets in life. So I'm gonna pick Willow.
You see them right here, Loft, right here.
There it is, right there, bro. They freaking changed the packaging because there used to be more cookies in there. It used to be a big joint. Now they made it smaller.
Oh, yeah, that bitch used to come in a box,
bro.
This motherfucking thing.
Yeah, the box, and then there was used to be like 18 in that joint. Now it's like 4. I was so mad. They were sitting in front of Target. You want some Girl Scout cookies? No, I don't want them.
No.
Them bitches are $6 now. They used to be $5.
Bro, how you gonna tax us and then take away
fucking capitalism? Damn.
Say a whole bunch of bad words, man. You're bugging out. I'm sorry. That really angers me.
No, I get it. I get it.
I'm passionate about my Girl Scout cookies.
Who you got, Teach? It's a pre-show match. Who cares about it, really? But still the thing.
Give me the House of Fat Ass.
That's crazy. Okay.
Even crazier because that doesn't specify which team. Oh,
right.
You need to calm down, freaky.
There is a freaky frog in this.
Ribbit, motherfuckers.
Oh no, man. No, man.
Give me Sky and Julia.
Okay. So, up next, we can talk about that international title match. Orange Cassidy defending against Roderick Strong for that international championship. Now, obviously, Orange Cassidy defeated. I believe it was not Daniel Garcia. Who was it? It was the other one. Who? He had an international title match on Wednesday, and he obviously retained the title. Now, obviously, Roderick Strong being a part of the Undisputed Kingdom, this whole thing is happening here, and they're trying to get championship gold in that Undisputed Kingdom. I'm hearing myself. Okay, we're back. Who got this? You guys got.
I want Orange Cassidy to lose really, really bad.
Right there.
Yeah, because I'm tired. I think a lot of other people now are getting Orange Cassidy fatigue, and that's what I've been trying to tell people for a multitude of years now. But no one wants to look at me, and so it happens. And I'm like, here we are. We're in the point of someone getting overexposed. I
didn't hear a word you're saying.
Huh? Phil, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Oh man,
That's weird because I can hear Phil. I just can't hear Loft.
what? I've been silenced.
You are not silenced.
I wanted to scream in the mic.
Hold on, let me try something.
Might have to leave and come back because it started.
Come back
echoing.
and come back in. Yeah.
But yeah, they need it. The freaking what's the name of the damn stable again?
The Undisputed Kingdom, not Undisputed Era, like many people say that they are. It's not the Undisputed Era, people. It's the Kingdom.
They need
fake ass Walmart ass shit.
That's what I'm saying. They're killing me. They're very boring. It started off hot. This devil stuff started off great, and I don't know what happened.
You told me Adam Cole left WWE for this shit?
I'm not even blaming this on Adam yet.
I'm not blaming this on Adam. I'm not. Don't do that. That's not.
No, I'm not blaming Adam. I'm blaming Tony.
We'll have the Adam Cole conversation. I'm gonna start yelling later, but that's for a different day. But
it's not Adam's fault.
As of right now, I think it's just there's definitely an issue with how the Undisputed Kingdom is being booked. So I think a championship hopefully will help them. Hopefully, because if Orange Cassidy wins again, why am I supposed to care about the Kingdom for? Because they haven't done anything but show me that they're just out here. Like I don't care. So
I don't even think Adam's hurt anymore. I don't. I think they're just biding time, and I don't know why they're trying to buy time for. But I don't think
to be healthy.
But if he's ready, what are they waiting for Max then?
Yeah, of course we are. Oh. He's got a torn labrum, bro. That takes like 9 months.
Really? Oh my god. Oh
yeah.
Wow.
A torn labrum is 9 months, bro.
I didn't know what kind of injury he had. Oh, that might be tough. This might get tough. This might get really tough.
And people are saying that the fact that he hasn't even shown up yet in AEW means that he's not in AEW. Guys, he is in AEW. He didn't go to WWE, guys. I'm telling you right now. He didn't sign with WWE. If he signed with WWE, we would have known that already.
I mean, unless Triple H didn't want you to.
There is no reason for that man to leave.
Things get leaked all the time, bro. Come on.
Jordan Grace
it would have gotten out.
Jordan Grace
that was a one night thing. That was a one night thing.
And
you know that. Jordan Grace was a one night thing, and that was TNA. That's two totally different things. And again, Max does not need to be in WWE right now because there is no room for him.
No.
At all.
MJF will be in WWE, but not until he's in his 30s. I'm telling you right now.
Shit, how old is he now? Didn't get leaked.
I think he's like 27, 28.
Oh, he got time. Yeah. That's the thing. That's Sean Spears' thing. That while that's a valid point, at the same time, Sean Spears is not MJF. You know what I'm saying? So
Sean Spears left amicably, and he allowed his contract to expire.
Yeah. So it's
MJF will be back in AEW. It's just gonna take a long time because he's got a torn labrum.
Yeah.
Well, tell him to stop tearing his panuna.
I don't know what they're gonna do until then, though, because you got to figure out something. And I guess I don't know if they picked Orange Cassidy as the person that they're going to overexpose until MJF comes back, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Honestly, just start putting them with Mox and shit. Just start a feud with BCC. That's the only way to get out of this.
No, they're feuding with the CMLL dude.
The CMLL guys, yeah.
Who the fuck are they?
I don't know, but
they're just mass luchadors that just showed up. They're just mass luchadors that said, "Hey, we're here now," and that's it.
Yeah, they're the ones with that fucking deal where it's like, "Oh, if we're on the show, you can't have any other."
Dude, I saw Magnus take on Claudio last night. I was like, "That's not Magnus."
That's so stupid of a. Why would you agree to that deal? Oh yeah, okay. We just won't have any other Mexican.
Apparently, CMLL is going to be a part of Forbidden Door. That's what I heard.
Again, Tony, why would you agree to a deal like that? That's so
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say something. I don't know how far y'all gonna agree with me, but I don't think Forbidden Door needs to be.
Forbidden Door is dead. Forbidden Door is dead.
I go say it's dead. I just don't think it has to happen every single year. The reason why Forbidden Door happened and how good it was because it was a first time thing, and it blew everything out the water. How forbidden can this door be if the door keeps opening?
The thing is about everything that's happening. The thing about Forbidden Door happening every single year now. Tony Khan signed everybody from New Japan. That is of relevancy. So what's the point now? Because you got Okada. You have Okada. Okada's showing up. You have You had Jay White. You have
Mhm.
I don't think Kenta's totally signed with AEW, but Kenta has shown up. Like you got everybody.
Here's the
Mercedes
thing.
is about to
Also,
show up.
here's the thing. It was never a forbidden door to begin with. If you already have a working relationship with
If you
that
had
company.
a partnership with them, you're good.
The only way it's going to be a forbidden door is if you start doing some WWE shit.
Right. And
Like
you
if
we
you
know
got,
and
if
we
you got
and here's the
fucking,
thing. And here's the thing. And we know that's never gonna happen because WWE, when Tony Khan called WWE saying that if we can use some WCW footage to get everything, they said no. They
That
said
is very
no.
funny too.
They
hey,
said
I don't
no.
blame him. I don't blame him.
They
Tony
said
Khan been
no.
talking a lot
You
of
may
hot
not
shit
use
recently.
anything. No, you may not use anything from WCW. You may not use anything from what we have here in our library. You're not going to use anything. So find your own way to do it.
Did
I
you
don't
think
blame
they
him.
were
That
going
is
to allow him that?
Tony
no,
Did
been
you
talking
think
a
they were
lot of
no,
gonna
hot
but that
allow
shit
is some
recently, and
petty
now you
ass
want something
shit.
from him? No.
No, but that is some petty ass shit, bro. Sting is retiring.
No, it's not petty. Look at that shit,
They don't
Tony.
know
Tony's been
Sting.
talking
Tony
hot
Khan.
shit on the
Tony
internet.
Khan allowed Bryan Danielson, Chris Jericho, Paul White, everybody else that is a part of WWE send in videos for John Cena's 20 years. Or however
Yeah,
many years.
but here's the thing: WWE ain't been throwing shots like that at Tony like he been throwing at WWE. Triple H ain't hopping on Twitter talking about some. Yeah, this is why we ain't got no pedophiles
Okay,
backstage and shit.
okay, I'll give you that shit. But at the end of the day, this is Sting.
And Sting
They
has
don't
leaving
like
WWE
Sting.
for a cup of tea. This is
Triple H
not
beat
WCW.
Sting.
This is WWE. Sting was there for a cup of tea, and they
They don't
misused
like
him.
him.
That's just sad
They
to
don't
me.
like
But
Sting.
regardless,
Also,
They don't like him.
his WCW footage, they used some. They used some in his thing.
what? Maybe I just missed it.
Yeah, they have the one of Sting like in the room with the bats all hanging down and shit.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It
I
was
just know
one of
they
the
don't like
real
I didn't see that
Sting
part.
One of the real Sting posted today. It was either AEW or it was one of his kids, but either way, they got it. Plus, the better Sting footage is from TNA. Fuck that
They can
WCW
get
shit.
that.
Get the
TNA
TNA one.
TNA be like, here, you want this?
Like, I don't know. But, I mean, regardless, they could have used some WCW stuff and WWE said
All
no.
I'm saying is, if you hop on Twitter and call me a bald motherfucker, and I ain't even say shit to you,
Nah, yeah,
don't
no,
come
Why
out
would
with
I
no
help you
shit.
now?
just because you call me bald, I ain't
Why
talking
would you help
talking
each other
shit
now?
with you.
That man said, yeah, that bald asshole,
I
that
ain't talking
blind
shit with you.
bastard over in WWE. Oh, like you really call Sean blind and Triple H bald? And you expected to get some footage from
I ain't talking shit with you if you call me bald.
If I call
That's
Phil, if I
crazy.
call you on the phone right now and call you a broke bum, and then tomorrow ask you for $100 in unmarked bills, what are you gonna give me?
Nothing.
No money.
them?
I just
I'm
got you
telling you to
yesterday.
fuck off.
Look, I don't know, but
man,
look,
if that could ever work, that shit Forbidden Door would set out if this is how the final shot of the previous AEW pay-per-view went. Moxley's fighting whoever for the world title. He wins. He's celebrating. Turns around. Spear! And it's Roman
is
fucking
anybody
Reigns.
gonna care about Forbidden Door in Arthur Ashe Stadium if it's with CMLL guys? Because we don't
No.
even know who the fuck these people are.
Why are they doing it in Arthur Ashe? That's what I want to know. Why are they doing it there?
And the thing is, Grand Slam is not in Arthur Ashe this year. It's in another stadium. In New York,
Oh,
but it's in
man.
another stadium. But they're
What?
doing Forbidden Door in Arthur Ashe.
I
don't get it. I don't get it. I mean,
smell smelly.
but regardless, I want Roderick Strong to win this championship so that at least the Undisputed Kingdom can have something to hold on to. But I don't know. One of those mid-card championships, that being the TNT or international title, is changing hands on Sunday. Just gotta figure out what one.
I change them both. I'm tired of OC being champion.
That's what
This
I've
shit's
been
boring.
I don't know how long.
I know one of them is changing hands. If both of them happen, great, because I would want that. But I don't know.
City Field.
But the
thing is, Aiden, I don't know if New Japan's going to be a part of it.
If they they're gonna be weak. Like you said, they got who? Sonata, Nato, Tanahashi. That's about it.
Yeah.
Maybe Ziggler. Maybe Nick Nemeth.
Oh my God! Imagine.
He gonna be there at some. I feel like he gonna work some AEW matches at some point. I think.
I mean,
Before too
Ryan
long.
Nemeth. I mean, Nemeth's not a part of AEW anymore, but
Ryan's not a part of AEW anymore?
no, he's been gone.
Oh,
Damn.
LEW then.
That's why
AEW.
that's why he was with Nick on that show for New Japan when Nick showed up.
Citi Field is a Mets stadium? Oh, so you're airing a show from a place that's already hosting trash. Okay.
Grand Slam is not in Citi Field.
Where's Citi Field at?
In New York.
I mean, it's like literally right next door to Arthur Ashe. I mean, it's like it's right there.
Again, they already have a trash ass baseball team, so
2024.
it would make sense to do potentially the worst forbidden door there.
Queens.
Where's Grand Slam this year?
And Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong Stadium. That's it.
Who plays there?
AEW.
It's another tennis stadium.
Tennis. Oh wow.
Well, that's what Arthur Ashe is. It's a tennis stadium.
Give me the
Really?
Serena Williams Stadium. When's she getting the stadium?
Who?
Serena.
I thought she would have one already.
Hey, yo,
crazy.
the fuck?
What?
I was just looking at this post that came across the Triple Threat Pod Discord. It just starts off with, well, not to come off as racist.
Oh, great. Great.
What they got going on?
Like, that's a wild ass way to start that shit. Not to seem racist, but
yeah. So that'll be happening in due time. I think Louis Armstrong sees like 14,000 or whatever in that stadium, and the last time we were in Arthur Ashe, it was like around the same time. But the first Grand Slam held 20,000 people, so they've been going down in attendance for Grand Slam every time they've been in Arthur Ashe. So maybe that's why they changed it. I don't know.
It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Is Vikingo hurt too?
I think so.
I think he's been around, but I mean, it's not often.
See, people are going to soon realize Tony is slowly pulling events when it comes to territory shit.
Yeah.
Aren't they trying to copyright another show called like Dynasty or something?
That's a pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. Okay. So that's gonna be. Oh yeah, because you sent me the damn.
That's gonna be the 9 pay-per-views.
Okay.
Well, one of the 9, and Tony Khan is leaving room for a 10th. So that's where I was thinking when you sent me the video for the all-women show. I thought you meant a pay-per-view.
See, I'm telling y'all, that man is pulling events. He started it with TNA.
And I'm telling you right now, 9 pay-per-views, $50 a pop. Nobody's gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Just put them on a streaming service.
And that is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Streaming service, man.
Not paying us.
That man did a whole partnership with TNA. Not a single TNA talent was featured on AEW TV, but had Kenny Omega win the Impact.
Well, wasn't Christopher Daniels with them at that time?
I thought
he was all over the place at that point. Weren't Gallows and Anderson were in TNA at that time, and they were plastered all over that place.
Oh yeah,
when they were there with Kenny.
Still, does that really benefit TNA? No, Gallows and Anderson.
No, the thing is, well, that TNA partnership that TNA partnership was only meant for AEW. That was it. TNA got jack shit.
That told me that a better job at it.
Phil told me that a long time ago. He was like, AEW is doing this for themselves. I was like, huh.
TNA got jack shit. They didn't do anything.
WWE did better, and then we had 2 appearances.
Dude, Christian Cage, who was signed with AEW, won the Impact World title on the 2nd episode of Rampage. I mean, come on now.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. That was a really good match, too.
It was.
It was a great match, but I mean, it was the 2nd episode of Rampage, and then nobody watched it again.
Facts. I literally don't think I watched Rampage after that.
That's nasty.
3-way match, world title, Samoa Joe, Hangman Page, Swerve Strickland. Should be a great three-way match for the world title. A lot of people were even scared last week when there was an injury scare for Hangman Adam Page. But it turned out to be a work in the end, and it turned out to be just some sort of angle, which was played out on Wednesday's Dynamite. How do you guys feel?
Joe wins. I don't think it's time for Swerve. I don't think Swerve's going to win until they do a one-on-one match. I don't know what they're going to have to do with Hangman. I guess I'm not really. I'm kind of confused on how Hangman's going to work into it, but I know Hangman's pretty much there to make sure Swerve doesn't win. So Joe will probably tap out. I mean, Joe will probably make Swerve tap out or something like that. Actually, no. I think he should make Hangman submit to keep Swerve strong, because I do believe Swerve is going to end up beating Joe at some point, just not right now. But Joe retaining is definitely the right way to go until you got a one-on-one match. You can fully put Swerve over. They might do another Hangman and Swerve match, which I don't know if I'm really on board with, because I feel like we had like 3, right? Has it been 3 or 4? I think we're at 3.
3.
I don't know.
3, and I'm pretty sure Hangman has lost all 3.
That's crazy. Well, actually, we don't need to do that anymore. Yeah, just make Hangman tap out, and then Swerve like, Swerve like, you didn't beat me. You know what I'm saying? Then Prince Nana can do the dance, and then we go to the next pay-per-view. Simple. Part of me wants Joe to be champion for a very long time, because I think Joe has been getting skimped out on world title runs for about a decade. I feel like Joe should have much more world title runs than he has under his belt, like in all of the companies.
Facts.
So I would like for them to just like sit in this for a minute. But I'm gonna say this right now: if AEW wants to flourish this year, they're gonna have to put every asset, every coin, every dollar into Swerve. Swerve is that person that is going to get this company through this period of not having MJF, and possibly when MJF even comes back. Swerve is your pick, because you don't have someone who comes in with a chip on their shoulder like that. He got the crowd. He has the ability. People know who he is. You can't keep holding off on this. You know what I'm saying? If they want to flourish in 2025, 2024, they have to have Swerve be their number one guy. That's the way I see it, for at least the time being. You know what I'm saying? So
I gotta be on my phone now because I gotta go take this goddamn dog.
Damn.
OTB on the road.
OTB mobile.
So, yeah, I completely agree with you. Hangman's only in here to take the pinfall. That's it.
You get through that, and you don't have to overcomplicate anything, and you keep Swerve strong, and then you can. I don't know when the next AEW pay-per-view is after Revolution, but you can just hone in on Joe and Swerve alone and move outside the bitch. and then just move like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Swerve has to be your guy. Swerve has to be your guy. It's bad enough that he's had so many opportunities in AEW, and it seems like they don't want to do it. You have to do it right now. It's your biggest chance. He's as over as he's going to be. Could he get more over? Absolutely. But he's red hot now. And he's mainstream. So if they want to do it, he's their best option.
Honestly, I put the title on tonight. You have Joe, you have Hangman, Coquina. You ready? He got Hangman and Coquina on the ground, right? Got the legs crossed. Swerve, fucking double stomp on both them bitches.
I don't want Joe to go out like that though, because like Joe hasn't even had like a world title defense that we're like, damn, that's a title defense. You know what I'm saying? Like the one I could think of like most recently is the Hook match, but that was on Dynamite. We all know Hook wasn't going to win. It was kind of a meme match because we all know why that match even occurred, you know, and like the stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know. I think Joe deserves a little more right now than just lose to Swerve, losing this triple threat match, you know. I I think if you're gonna put Swerve all the way over, Swerve has to one-on-one beat Joe. Or you can get 2 matches. You can have Joe beat Swerve and then just do a rematch. You know what I'm saying? And then Swerve will go over again. We'll go over on the second match. I think Swerve has to be your number one get out of jail free card here. I don't think that they don't have anyone else. Who else can they pull in there and be like, all right, you take this company to the next level?
Darby Allin.
That ain't gonna work. You
Fuck
know
no.
what I'm saying? They're not gonna put it in Darby. I love Darby, but they're not gonna do it to Darby. I don't know what they got going on with Hook. I don't think they'll do it with Hook. Orange Cassidy is super overexposed, but I mean, if they move Orange Cassidy to a world title position, I don't think people are going to believe that. They may cheer, but I don't think anyone is really believing that Orange Cassidy can go out there, even though he can go into that third gear, like we saw in the Moxie matches. He can knock into that third gear. I just don't think. Like, how is the Orange Cassidy and Samoa Joe promo going to go? You know,
Joe will beat the shit out of that man.
Joe is super 100% serious. Orange Cassidy is like, oh yeah, you know, I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a disconnect, you know. I don't really approve of that, but just I think the simple way to go is just give Swerve his match 2 AEW pay-per-views from now, 1-on-1, and then just have Swerve win there. And now you got a long-term champion who's over. You can turn him face, get out of that mogul embassy crap, just keep him and Nana, and right now we are in the money. And you're it. You're good. You're done. We in the money. Simple.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Joe's retaining to me, in my eyes.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you can't have Joe lose his title in his first title defense.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't. On pay-per-view, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And Hangman's only there to take the pinfall. The next pay-per-view after Revolution is usually Double or Nothing in May. And if you want to have Swerve win the title there, that's a perfect spot for him to do that then. And at that point in May, be from December to May, a little bit of a good lengthy title run for that. And you can have him, just win the title there if Tony Khan wants that to happen. So
yeah,
there is that.
Pretty much.
I don't have the card in front of me now because I'm in the goddamn car. If somebody can go to the Wikipedia page and just look underneath the World Title match, we'll talk about that match next.
Yeah.
I know we didn't talk about Brian and Eddie yet.
Oh, we'll talk about that match for sure.
Yeah.
Did we talk about the Bang Bang Scissor Gang match?
They have a match?
Yeah, it's a 12-man tag match.
Oh God.
Wait, on Double or Nothing?
Yeah. No, Revolution.
Well, wait, where?
It's on the pre-show.
They just added that?
I don't know. It's on the Wikipedia. It's Bang Bang Scissor Gang versus Jarrett Singh and Jarrett Singh, Lethal, Willie Mack, and Private Party.
Shots.
We're not talking about that one. They literally just added that for absolutely no reason.
Shots.
Tony versus Deonna.
Oh, now that's gonna be the one.
World title match.
That's gonna be heat.
That match is gonna be great. Who you got?
Honestly, I got Deonna winning that one.
You got Deonna. So do I.
I'll curse. I'll say a whole bunch of bad words.
I'm sorry, Love, but I think Deonna's winning that title. I don't want it either.
Man.
If wait, I'm looking at the stipulation for Eddie and Brian. This shit says if Danielson loses, he has to shake Kingston's hand. What the fuck? If I win, I get your fucking titles. If you win, I gotta shake your hand.
Shake my hand.
That's wild.
Listen to me right now. It is Tony time.
Shake my hand.
It's Tony time today. It's Tony time tomorrow. It'll be Tony time next month. It'll be Tony time forever. When Mercedes gets there, it'll still be Tony time. You know what I'm saying? So
Get it your mouth.
You gotta deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm asking is for you to get it out your mouth.
Whoa, what? What do you mean?
What?
You talking to me?
No. What?
Oh.
My man was hurt. He was like, "What are you talking about?"
Like, why I gotta do it? But not my only thing is I don't. Within a month of Mercedes being there, she's gonna be in the world title scene, if not the first night.
Right.
I think Deonna Purrazzo, she literally just got there. I do not see a reason for her to become world champion, and she actually just got there. You know what I'm saying?
You
I don't
think
know
Tony
how-
actually cares about that though?
No. Because then we're gonna get into the overbooked allegations, which I don't want to say, but I've been telling people that I really think that he picks these people up and then puts a world title on them immediately. And
Well, he does have a history of putting titles on motherfuckers who don't need it. Soraya.
So think about this. Say he just pulls the trigger on Deonna Purrazzo because she just got there. What are you gonna do with Mercedes now? TBS title? Deonna just won the belt, and Mercedes getting there 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So see, there's an issue here. Here's an issue.
Mercedes Moné is either gonna face two people as soon as she gets in, and that's either Deonna Purrazzo or Britt Baker.
I would rather the Britt Baker match, and I can't believe I even said that. But God, you better off doing that because she's gonna be world champion at any point. So I'm like, if you're gonna put the championship in Mercedes anyway, you might as well just have Tony retain, and then Mercedes can beat Tony if you want to do that. I'm not even on board with that, but I know they're gonna do it, you know. And I'll be astonished if they put Mercedes in the TBS division.
But you wouldn't want to see Mercedes versus Julia?
I don't want to see it because I know that Mercedes is just gonna win, and I don't think Julia Hart needs to lose the championship right now because she's doing the best work as she's ever done.
Yeah,
I'm not a now Nate. See, now Nate has an idea. I just don't think Mercedes versus Athena would be an amazing match, and Mercedes could get some eyes on Ring of Honor. But I don't think Tony's thinking like that.
Mercedes should not be relegated to Ring of Honor.
No.
See the word Phil just used there, relegated, and I don't blame Phil for that. I blame Tony Khan for that because he's made Ring of Honor somewhat
the drizzling shits.
Yeah. So now people don't want to wrestle on Rampage. They barely want to wrestle on Collision, and they really don't want to wrestle on Ring of Honor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Dynamite or bust. But Athena and Mercedes will be a really good match. And Athena has been champion for a very long time. So if Mercedes beats her, that's not bad. And if Mercedes is on Ring of Honor, people will watch Ring of Honor. I would. At least her match. So it's like I don't know. You know? I don't know what they I'm not sure what they're gonna do because it's bad enough you've already signed two of the biggest women's free agents in the world. That's cool. That's fine and dandy now. But how are you gonna book them now? Because both of them can't be champion. And one of them gonna have to take a TBS belt. And we all know the TBS belt is gonna be looked at as less than. So who are you prepared to make less than the other? Who do you care about more? Breaking news, he cares about Mercedes more. So
I'll say Tony for some reason acts like he can only care about one woman.
Yeah.
He made it that way.
Yeah, but he made it that way, yeah. The thing about this feud, though, is that Deonna and Tony has been one of the best booked feuds for the AEW Women's Division. Honestly, I could probably say ever, considering of the actual depth that they have gone to in terms of what they have used for the backbone of this rivalry. Because they used the tattoo, the matching tattoos. They used this character of Toni Storm to the fact of her absolutely just going batshit crazy and insane because Deanna's trying to do everything in her power to get back to Toni Storm that she once knew. It's a great story, but everything else in AEW, when it comes down to the women's division, is usually dog shit. So, I don't know. The reason why I have Deanna winning that championship is because that's going to be the final breaking point to get Toni Storm out of this timeless gimmick. And we get her back to being like an actual fighter that she used to be.
As long as you keep her ass away from Saraya.
That's a thing too. I don't think they should go away from the timeless stuff. This has been the best gimmick in AEW for a while now.
And I will agree with you there. Yes, I would agree with you that this is definitely the best version of Toni Storm that we got in AEW.
Yeah.
But it's like
ever to me, like in any company.
It's fair. That's a fair point too.
It's original. It's forcing AEW to fix let me not say fix, to upgrade their production. But even that shot of Deanna and Toni on both sides in the split, that was one of the coolest things I've seen ever.
The split screen was nice.
So I'm like, now this is forcing them to get their production to the next level. Why would you get rid of it now? Except for that amazing theme song, because their theme song when she first got there was amazing. Toni Storm has never had a bad theme song, by the way.
Bro, Barracuda? Fuck that Barracuda
bro.
Like thing?
Even her NXT joint was fire. She's never had a bad theme song in her life. But I think the timeless stuff is perfect, and it's for. Why'd you put that ticker up there, TJ? What's on the bottom? But yeah, man, I just
they see Phil driving and screaming. I want them to know we're professionals. That's why we're able to do this. They shouldn't try this.
But yeah, man, you don't end up like Nate swerve when he's driving. He like crash to a tree. Swerve. Oh shit! But yeah, man.
Hey, we don't mention that man.
Don't talk about that shit, man.
We don't mention that bald bitch around here.
This is an AEW podcast. We do not talk about the Fed here.
The Fed.
I'm almost at my destination.
The Fed monkeys.
But yeah, man.
Can we talk about how Frieza Loki racist as fuck?
We knew that.
You monkeys.
We knew that.
Like, sir, you said that a little too hard, a little too aggressive.
You was calling Krillin a monkey in the first. All cat right. But nah, man, it just don't fix something like that. You don't have to fix anything like that. You don't have to fix what's happening with Toni Storm. Everything is fine. You know, everything's more than fine to me. Just don't mess with it. Don't mess with it until you absolutely have to. And I don't even know if you absolutely have to, because I see what they try to do with that whole Outcast stuff. You know,
hated
Outcast, that flopped. I think Soraya's with what's that girl? Harley something?
Yeah.
Yeah, she with
Harley. I was gonna say Harley Quinn. Yeah, no.
I'm just tired of seeing Saraya on the TV. I'm just tired of seeing her, period.
I don't know what she's doing. Ruby Soho, I have not seen her face in I don't know how long. I don't know what.
Oh, Ruby Soho was on Rampage last night. She's dating Angela Parker now.
What?
Yeah, they've been dating in real life for like years, but they're finally bringing it on TV.
Oh,
they're bringing it to TV, and I think like Saraya's.
She's trying to break them up.
I don't know who that guy was with Saraya or whatever, but
her brother
attacked. Oh, that was her brother.
Who is also all of it now.
Oh, okay. Well, then her brother attacked Angela Parker, and now they're in some sort of feud. Because Ruby Soho just wants to, be a normal person and date somebody. I don't know. It's just fucking...
in Saraya's defense, she has a shitty history of boyfriends, including her current one. So that might be why she's jealous of Ruby.
I don't care who she's dating. I just don't want to see her on the TV because she bores me now, unfortunately.
She's done. She's old. She's washed up. It's over.
And she was cool for me. I don't know what happened. I don't know how you fix what's going on with Sarai right now, bro.
You don't.
You can't.
Fuck her.
See, I ain't gonna say all that. I just don't I just don't get it. I don't know what happened.
No, honestly, Love, I'm here to say this. It's too far gone. It's too far gone. I don't think you can even really save her.
None.
I don't.
Mm.
And that's not even me trying to shit on Soraya. I just think it's too far gone.
I will. Her first night in the company, she cut the worst fucking promo ever. Dr. Baker, your name rhymes with shit.
All right, George, you gotta go inside.
Girl thought she was cooking with that.
Nails did.
What the fuck?
I do remember that. That wasn't pretty. That wasn't good.
DJ, switch it to the 2-man real quick, because I can't have you guys be talking. And I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. So I need y'all to shut up.
I said, shut the fuck up. I'll be right back. Where the LCD 2-man? Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's put that here. There we go.
Still mute yourself. Okay.
There we go. But yeah, yeah, I think Saray's a lost cause.
I don't know, bro. Outside the black, yeah.
Aiden, but come on now.
Outside the blacks.
We've been black.
Oh, that is true. That is very true.
Outside the niggas.
That is very true. That's still funny.
All right, what else we got for this damn card? Let me see. Osprey and Keshta.
Well, that's gonna be a great match. That's really all I gotta say about that, because there's not much legs to it, but I think it's gonna be an amazing match. I will say that.
I think Danielson gonna win.
You think it'll be Eddie?
Yeah, I hope he does.
So. Eddie's a bum.
Yeah,
Eddie's
fucking bum.
He's a bum, and Bryan Danielson is the greatest of all time. Even though I think they're
bacon, egg, and cheese and go on somewhere.
I think they're planning for Eddie to go over. I think they're planning for Eddie to go over though, because Bryan has been like disrespecting all of Eddie's like mentors and stuff. I think they're planning for Eddie to go over. I just don't want Bryan to get pinned by a spinning back fist. I just think that's ridiculous to me. I think Bryan will eat that for lunch. You know what I'm saying? So
facts. Put all three on the line. Have Bryan go over like a real fucking man.
If I get a screenshot of Bryan Danielson with 3 belts, that's gonna be my profile picture on every social media platform I have. If I see Bryan holding 3 belts at once, it's over with.
Malik, you can't even spell your team name correctly. Shut up.
You know what he meant. You knew what he meant.
Sir, it sounded like he's trying to say Joe Flacco on the Broncos. That's what this looks like.
I'm like, what Joe Flacco do?
I don't want to see any spinning back fist to Bryan.
Bryan will eat that for lunch. Just Bryan.
He gonna eat that shit. Look at him and be like, is that all you got? Fucking puny mortal. And then kick his fucking head off.
Bryan Danielson, man. Eddie gonna catch one. Or 2.
You know
or
what Bryan's
3.
gonna do? Bryan's gonna beat the fuck out of Eddie Kingston, spit on him after taking them titles. Then he's gonna go home and fuck his wife because Brie and Nikki out here telling everybody what sex positions they like and shit.
Wait a minute. You just threw you threw a lot at me at once. What do you
Oh yeah, they were on their podcast. They're like, so what's your favorite sex position?
You listen to their podcast? Oh,
no, it was a reel. It was a little reel they had on their Instagram. So I went to the comments to see if anybody watched it already.
I didn't know they had a podcast. I'm gonna have to tune in. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, hey, you saw it? What was the answer?
Hey, back up from the camera.
For research purposes.
Calm down. Anything Nikki Bella is a part of, I will fund.
Aiden, go find out right now.
No, don't do that. Don't
go find out, Aiden.
Not do that.
Go find out. Go
see good. See anybody trying to see that? It is Saturday. It is Saturday at 4:26. I'm not trying to see that. I am not trying to see that.
You mean you trying to tell me you ain't trying to hear how Nikki Bella likes getting her back blown out?
Why would I want to know that? Why would that information affect me in any way?
I don't know.
What am I gonna do? Oh, like what?
Oh.
What? Why would I watch that? I can't subscribe to this content. It does not help me in any way. How am I going to do this to my life? Nikki likes this. Okay.
Oh shit! Oh, we also got FTR versus the BBC.
Oh, come on, man! You keep throwing me off. That's ridiculous.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
But FTR. People keep telling me FTR is overbooked. I don't watch the show enough to know if FTR is overbooked or not. I think Aiden told me. Aiden told me that FTR is overbooked, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what FTR be getting into. So every time I see him, I see him a lot when I like the days that I end up watching them, and they just happen to be on TV. But they're not tag champions, so I guess that they could be falling in the same trap that Orange Cassidy is falling in. But again, I don't really know. Something I can't speak on it for too much.
Well, FTR better lose because remember they Cash got to go back to court.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, them niggas going through with the charges. So yeah,
that's crazy.
Okay, what else we got? What else?
Sheamus should join BCC one day if he leaves.
All-Star Scramble match. The winner will receive a future world title match. Jericho versus Wardlow versus Hobbs versus Archer versus Hook versus Cage versus Magnus versus Dante Martin. Off rip, Dante Martin don't belong in that match. It seems like.
Who is Magnus?
Also, Jericho ass better not win this damn match.
I want to know who Magnus is.
I don't either. I don't either. Who the fuck is Magnus, bro?
I know one Magnus, and he is on SmackDown with a suit.
telling niggas, yeah, me and Adam Pearce, we're gonna look at it and talk about the titles.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna say a bunch of curse words. We're gonna talk about that.
Oh, they splitting them bitches up. They gotta be splitting them up.
And now I'm conflicted about that. I'm very conflicted about that. I want that, but
what matches have you talked about so far?
Aiden, we've talked about how we don't care about CMLL at this point.
We talked about Eddie, Bryan. We talked about the
catch the match with Ospreay.
Shit. Okay.
Well, I mean, all we said was who we think was gonna win, so we can go over them. All we said was we think this person's gonna win. We didn't say anything else.
Will is obviously gonna win that one with Takesha, because I don't see Will Ospreay losing his first match officially in AEW.
Who you got for
and then
Eddie and Bryan?
Who you guys have winning Bryan and Kingston? Because I still got Kingston.
I said Bryan. I said Bryan should kick his fucking head off and then spit on him after taking his titles to really tell him "fuck you."
No, didn't tell him what all you said to me.
Oh, and then I said because I said how it should. I said Eddie gonna try to hit them back fist. Bryan gonna kick out of one, kick his fucking head off, take his title, spit in his face, and he's gonna go home and blow Brie Bella's back out because the girls told us all their favorite sex positions.
Well, fuck.
And TJ told me that, Phil. TJ told me that as if I was supposed to be like, oh, like, nice. What am I gonna do with that? Why are you telling me this?
Alert the masses. Everybody, Brie Bella says she like doggy.
I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I don't know what happens now.
I got Kingston, but yeah, those are the two.
Josh, you are. We see the shit you put on your Instagram. You are.
I don't see nothing about that.
I don't even know if I follow Josh on IG.
Damn, you disrespecting him like that, Phil? What the fuck?
I don't see nothing.
I don't know if I do or not.
I've never seen anything what anybody does. I promise.
All it's equal what Don posts. Not for real.
That's crazy, dude.
This man walks in the middle of the street when it's a green light. Yeah, I hate it here. I hate it here. See, I knew it. I knew at least one point I was gonna get road rage on this podcast. All right. What's next? I got an hour and a half before I gotta pick up the dog.
FTR versus BBC.
Oh, that's right. This match is happening. By the way, guys, this is absolutely for nothing. There's no stipulation. There's nothing that they get. It's just a random old tag team match because of the time limit draw that happened on Dynamite. I'm going FTR.
I'm going BBC because Cash got that charge against him still, and he's got to go back to court for it.
Damn. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they trying to send that man to jail, so I don't think he's going to be worried about any wins or losses.
That's crazy.
He got other stuff to worry about. Protecting that skadoodle.
I'm going FTR because they're probably just going to pick up FTR and the Young Bucks again.
I would literally shoot Tony Khan in the foot.
In GTA.
It will be if he fucking runs back Young Bucks FTR. Like, we didn't just get that shit.
Those two are destined to fight forever in AEW.
See, it's not a fight forever I want, though. That's the difference. You can't really do fight forever if you do it once a fucking month.
What's the opposite of forever? Never?
Fight never.
Never.
Fight seldom. Fight seldom.
Fight
Never.
seldom. Someone to fight seldom is crazy. The professional wrestlers, they'll fight seldom. Right
Also, Tony Khan don't answer when he gets to the pearly gates for making a trash ass game using the title that is one of the most beloved wrestling catchphrases.
Who's gonna call
The
it?
game is
AEW
called Fight
game?
Forever.
What's gonna call it? AEW, this is a video game? Like that?
AEW, just call that shit Dynamite versus Rampage.
They don't want to do that.
Galaxy.
First of all, I would have ripped them apart if I saw that SmackDown versus Raw copyright infringement. I would have lost my mind. Don't disrespect
Just
my
call it
favorite game.
AEW Galaxy. I mean, that's what
Here's the
Jericho
thing
called
also.
us.
Before that
AEW
game came out,
Galaxy.
I ain't never heard a single
Wait,
crowd
hold on.
AEW chant Fight Forever.
Who's
Wait,
the
Locke,
Tony
you never
Galaxy?
heard that?
What is
You
that?
never heard that?
What is that?
Jericho called the fans the AEW Galaxy because of WWE Universe.
I don't like Chris Jericho. Like I just
I
don't think I like him.
Bro,
Well, I haven't liked him for
You
a long
never-
time now. But
Also, before the game came out, I ain't never heard a single AEW crowd chant Fight Forever.
AEW Galaxy is nasty.
They could have just called that shit AEW Dynamite. TNA did it.
I thought you was talking about a cell phone. AEW Galaxy is disgusting.
AEW Galaxy.
They gotta turn that off. I ain't gonna lie, gotta turn that
Because
off.
they were doing, he was doing the whole sports entertainment gimmick with Daniel Garcia and the rest of the Jericho
Disgusting.
Appreciation Society, and he called us the AEW
Well,
Galaxy.
they should never do it again because that game was trash. AEW crowds have lost the right to chant Fight Forever, and they can thank Tony Khan for that trash ass game. Being
They're
the
definitely chanting that tomorrow. Someone's gonna. They're definitely chanting that during the Osprey
tomorrow.
match.
They are.
See, that's another reason you gotta get it banned. They chanted at everything. Oh, Jericho versus fucking Will Hobbs. Fight forever.
I don't want to see Jericho fight forever anyway.
I
So
don't want to see Jericho fight ever again.
he should fight seldom. Jericho
He should fight
seldom.
never.
Even better.
Fight for never.
Jericho should fight so.
Fight for never. It's ridiculous, man.
It's crazy.
That man built like an air fryer. That's wild.
That is
Nasty
crazy.
I'm
thing,
still
man.
mad about that damn game.
First of all, do not put Abaddon
With
in
that
the-
trash ass
in the
woman
Saraya.
ever again. Don't disrespect Abaddon like that.
Abaddon is the Undertaker almost. So don't do that to me.
I'm still mad. They had us all spending $70, $80 on that trash ass game.
I don't want to talk about it.
And you still got niggas out here like Zay trying to defend it. It's not a bad game. That shit is trash.
No, it's a bad game. It's definitely a bad game. That's the definition of a bad game.
Yeah, everybody knows I do not like Tony Khan. That man a bitch.
That's ridiculous.
That man is a bitch who just happens to have a lot of money. That's it.
That is crazy. Okay.
The only way Tony Khan can ever get me to not bitch at him is when he starts showing respect to women's wrestling. Until then, and I mean more than just Tony Storm, before everybody goes, well, look at Tony Storm. I need to see more than just Tony Storm and Athena doing some shit. Also, I can't even see Athena because I got to fucking pay to watch Ring of Honor. And I'm not doing that shit. Get a TV deal, you bum.
Swag. I'm on board.
Man wants me to pay $10 for Honor Club just to see Johnny TV beat Dalton Castle. I'll be damned.
You need to honor my wallet. It's some honor.
Exactly. Bitch, refund me my money for Fight Forever and use that to pay for an Honor Club subscription.
That's what you need to honor. Tell me to honor something.
And then try to make me pay for a DLC. Pay to get Tony Storm. Bitch, she should have been part of the motherfucking game.
And she's outdated.
And she's outdated.
And she's outdated.
Having only one, and she is outdated.
Yeah.
Having only one character for a DLC pack is crazy.
Facts. Give me like 15 at least.
I saw Swerve come out. Swerve doesn't even have his theme song. He has some do behind theme song.
Yeah, and plus they shortened entrances. I hated that. That was one of my least favorite things about the old WWE games. And that's the main thing y'all fucking stole.
In the TNA game, I told people that they were making a carbon copy of the TNA game, and that's exactly what they did. Because AJ Styles would do the emote, and then seconds you would never see him get into the ring. And then what Fight Forever do? The exact same thing. The best thing that they did in that game is let you have like 8 belts on you. That's the coolest thing.
That is it.
That's very cool. Yes, but the story mode is trash. There's no other modes besides let me play exploding barbed wire for 3 hours, and that gets boring.
Story mode damn near difficult. I ain't seen nobody win that damn battle royal to start it off yet.
I thought I was trash. I lost that so many times. They were watching. I thought I was trash. I lost to CM Punk. I got rolled up. How do you kick out? How do you kick out? How do you kick out?
You gotta mash the fucking buttons.
You can't.
Even in the mashing don't work.
Remember we were playing with Phil.
WWE games, that shit worked.
Remember we were playing with Phil.
We were playing with me, and it just didn't fucking work.
Phil was so pissed, bro.
Phil was enraged. He
was so mad.
Oh.
I was so mad.
That is crazy, man. But that's the thing. It's not even Phil's fault. The game just is not good.
I was so mad.
And I will stand by this. Wrestling games or all games in like on the next generation. Button spamming should not be in next generation video games. That is the least level of controls in a video game. It doesn't have any skill gap. It doesn't cause anything. You don't have to think about it. It's just who presses the buttons faster.
Because also, what if I'm disabled? How the fuck am I gonna master buttons?
Or even on just like a less like severe kind of thing. What if my X doesn't work the way it's supposed to?
Oh, for real.
So God, X is the most common pressed button on the controller. If I can't use the X, what am I? What do?
You can also get motherfuckers cheating. Some controllers have a turbo mode button. I know because I used to use it for the old WWE games. Click the turbo mode and then just hold the button you pressing, and it just goes.
I'm about to get one of them. I'm about to give.
A nigga will never lose another 2K match online again.
I'm never losing 2K. What? You have to catch me.
Love, how'd you kick out of one after a third spear?
Don't worry about it. I hope they fix the pinfalls in 2K. I really hope they fix. I hope they fixed the pinfalls in 2K this year. They probably didn't because they didn't fix anything. But
what do you mean?
No,
fix them.
It's still the button mashing and the flicking up.
Oh, see, look. Button mashing is crazy. I'm a grown man.
Look. Here's the thing about 2K24. It's 2K23 plus because it's just a roster update. Everything else is the same.
Well. It's 2K23 plus DLC because we got match types back.
I just said plus. That's the same difference.
I can't play as Jay Cargill until the kids go back to school in September. I don't go to school anymore. So how am I
But
supposed
here's
to
the thing,
know?
Love.
But
Here's
that
the thing.
motherfucker CM Punk gets to be dropped
Here's the thing.
almost immediately.
He's in the first DLC pack. CM Punk is in the first DLC pack.
Did I say
You
the
should have
word
threw Jade
CM
in there,
Punk to
called
you?
it the AE Welcome Back.
Did
Fact.
anybody say the word CM Punk? I didn't say the word CM Punk. I was talking about Jade Cargill. Here you're talking about Phil. I didn't say nothing about him.
Yeah, fuck Phil.
That's what I said.
Fine.
I'm
Fuck
talking about
me.
Jade
I don't
Cargill.
care.
Y'all just bringing up CM Punk. I did not say anything about Punk.
Hitting that man immediately with a spear. Oh my God, Punk didn't see it coming. Sky. Yeah, what the fuck is Pat McAfee's DLC? Him and his boys from that damn talk show. Anybody trying to play as AJ,
you telling me
whatever
you
the fuck
could've
his name is?
Bro, you telling me you could have put
Looks
Lash
like an
and
Easter
Jakara.
Island head.
You could have put Lash and Jakara in the DLC, but Pat and his boys are. I'm not. No one's going to use them. I may use Pat. Maybe.
Look, I'm telling you right now, I am never touching Post Malone.
Facts.
Pause. I'm never touching. But you're right though. I'm not. It's bad enough he ruined the. Did y'all hear the soundtrack for the game?
The soundtrack is ass.
No.
I will only be used in Superstar things.
It is.
Or Spotify.
It's abysmal. There's one song, and I bet you Phil knows the song because Phil listens to country music, and I'm gonna get mad at Phil. It's a song, and he's just singing about his motorcycle.
Oh my God, no! There's no way that song is in that game.
What song is it, Phil?
I don't know what the name is, but wait, where it go?
Wait, what's the soundtrack?
Whatever song.
Where'd it go? Cause we listened to the entire 12 track.
A Metaphor Pack plus McAfee would have been fire. Hey, that one was a shit though. Can't stop addicted to the shindig.
What's that song called? Oh yeah, it's called Phil. It is called Motorcycle.
By who?
Coulter Wall.
Coulter Wall. Yes.
Who the fuck is that?
I know Phil knew.
Who the fuck?
Oh my God.
Look at that.
This some bullshit, man.
I knew Phil knew. He got hype.
Coulter Wall.
Look at it. He's smiling. I knew it.
He froze, but he's smiling. Yeah, AJ Hawk. Ain't nobody trying to fucking play as AJ Hawk's old square-shaped ass head.
I knew Phil knew who just Coulter Wall was. He told me the song starts. He just screaming at me about a motorcycle. Me and my girl at a motorcycle.
Like, if we gonna put some country on there, put some good country. Give me some Brooks and Dunn or some Luke Bryan or some Luke Combs.
Some Brooks and Jensen. What?
Brooks and Dunn, bitch. What the fuck?
Kevin Dunn left the company.
You know who Brooks and Dunn is. You've heard
I
Neon
don't.
Moon or Boot Scootin' Boogie. Everybody has heard it.
First of all, don't curse at me again. Second of all, I don't know what you just said to me. None of those words you said.
You've heard one of those two songs.
No, I go. No, Jack.
Lock, I guarantee you, if you put on Neon Moon or Boot Scootin' Boogie, you have heard it before.
Why you keep cursing at me?
Put the damn song on.
I'm not putting no Boot Scoot Magoot on there. What is that?
Put that Boot Scootin' Boogie, bitch.
I'm not putting nothing but boogie in it. I promise I'm not.
I know you know the song. I know you know it.
I'm not putting nothing but Boot Scoot Magooty, Rudy Pooty. I'm not putting.
You've heard Boot Scootin' Boogie.
No,
There's no way you haven't.
I am. What do you think I'd be listening to?
Everyone has heard it. If you've been to any party where there's some white people are at, you've heard this song.
Well, let me break something to you.
If you go tell me you've never been to a party with white people, you
I didn't say
lying
anything.
ass bitch.
I didn't say anything, but let me break something to you.
You bitch. Don't even let that lie come out your mouth.
I don't know who Boot Scoot do is. I don't
Nate,
know who that is, man.
I guarantee y'all niggas know this song.
That bro, the soundtrack is so bad. I had some people in my chat make their own soundtracks, and I bet you every single person on there made a better soundtrack than what Post Malone put in there.
Yeah, that's easy as fuck. This soundtrack is trash.
All right, we're good.
Phil, who's Coulter Wall and why is he
dude, don't even ask me. That dude is so trash.
Oh, dang. Okay, we good. He's trash. Okay, good.
He's trash. I don't care.
Love, you had us make our own fucking Michael Jackson album and then never do anything with it.
First of all, there's a lot of logistics that go into that. Okay, there's a lot of things that go into that.
Stop being Donnie.
There's a lot
Stop
of
being
logistics that go
Donnie.
into that.
Don't be Donald.
There's
Do
a lot
not
of
be
logistics that
Donald.
go into that, okay. Can't just go be making. And first of all, I didn't want to do it with you because you made Human Nature lose in the bracket, and I never forgot.
Do
I
not
can't-
be Donald.
I never
But,
forgave you for that.
Sir, that was when I was drunk. We did it sober, and Human Nature won.
I
Do
don't
not be
care
Donald.
what it was. You made it lose, so I didn't want to be affiliated with you and Michael Jackson for a very long time.
You shut your ass up. You act like
Why
you
I
didn't
gotta
win
shut
the
up 'cause
very
you
next
did it?
day. It literally won the very next day.
Because I screamed at you.
No, because I was sober when I did it the
No,
next
no,
day.
no. Because I brought it to your attention. You would have just let it rock. It would have been just in the interwebs. What Human Nature lose to?
Okay.
It was
We-
like Jam
we
or
got-
something.
It was not.
We
You lost
got,
the
we
Earth
got,
song.
It was like Heaven Can Wait or Remember the Time. Something
That's-
good.
look, we gotta get back on track. We got 3 more matches to go. 2 more matches to do, and then we
Yeah.
can just talk about whatever.
We talked about all the matches. We talked
No.
about Sting and Darby.
Oh, we
talked about-
we got Christian and Daniel Garcia. Our father's defending his championship, and I think like we should have some sort of respect for our father.
No, he needs to lose it.
My father's alive. So.
Yeah.
Roberto, shout out to you in the TTP Discord. He is legitimately the son of Christian Cage. It's hilarious.
Well, tell him his daddy gonna lose.
Daniel
Oh,
Garcia
man.
should win. Daniel Garcia should win this championship. He should.
Facts.
Daniel Garcia is
Because-
not being Christian Cage.
Because here's the thing, Loft. With Adam Copeland and Christian Cage having their third technical full match, even though we technically already had 3, because Christian defeated Copeland in like 1 minute to win back his title. The title doesn't need to be on the line in the third and final match between the two. Third full length match. So give the title to Daniel. Give it to Danny.
Facts.
I see where you're going.
Denial.
I forgot they're going to add a match.
You got to get a third full length match in, because the third one happened in like 30 seconds, and I was there for it. It was terrible at World's End. So you got to get a third match, third full length in there. Oh, and you guys didn't talk about this all-star 8-person scramble.
We did. We said
You guys
Jericho
didn't talk
should
about
never
this.
touch a ring again.
We did.
Yeah, we said Jericho should never touch a ring again. I said Dante Martin looks like he should not be in this match if you look at just from the names. And then I think we said Wardlow was most likely going to win it.
Oh,
I
Wardlow
want
was
him to
winning
win.
regardless. Wardlow was winning either if it was going to be Meat Madness in the 3-way, or this All-Star 8-man All-Star
Also,
8-man.
somebody in AEW need to slide Big E a check.
Yeah, they did.
Because the whole meat thing wouldn't exist without Big E.
Because it's
That's right.
Chris Jericho, Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, Lance Archer, Hook, Brian Cage, Magnus, and fucking Dante Martin. It's crazy.
Dante Martin just been taking L after L. Lost Sky Blue, lost his leg use. Now he's about to lose his match.
And this is for a future AEW World Title shot. So this is gonna be how Wardlow gets his title shot against Samoa Joe, and ultimately lose, because I don't see Joe losing that
Wardlow's getting
championship.
I didn't know Wardlow was getting a title shot.
Because Adam
Well, he will
Cole
if he
said,
wins this match.
"No, Wardlow, you're gonna go after the AEW World Title, and then give the title to me when you hold the championship." Which Wardlow's not going to be holding on or giving that title to Adam Cole, so that's his babyface turn. But it's like it's ridiculous.
I'm not a fan of that.
And then obviously Sting and Darby versus the Young Bucks, and the Young Bucks are going to win those titles. Okay, so Revolution. There you go. Yeah. So
Now let's talk about some shit that actually matters. Rock is turning on Roman at Mania.
Don't do it. Don't do
okay,
it.
I was gonna save that fucking talk for the end, but okay. You want to talk about that shit now? Go ahead.
Don't do it.
The money is keeping them together for a little while until you get the slow descension to WrestleMania 41. But I have a feeling that with everything that is happening right now with that tag team match, yeah, The Rock's gonna turn.
Hey, I popped hard as hell when Rock started doing the catchphrase and Roman said, "Nah, big dog, this ain't how we do things." I was like, "Ooh." I said, Dwayne about to realize there's only room for one part-time motherfucker in this group.
You're looking at him, buddy.
Yeah. When he said, "I need you to acknowledge me. Acknowledge me, Dwayne. Do it." I was like, Dwayne ain't about to do it, right? Right? And then
Of course he would.
no, like a little bitch, Dwayne goes, "I acknowledge you as my tribal chief." We know you do, you bald-headed bitch.
Dude, he said that shit so slowly. Like, I was like, dude, you don't even believe yourself in saying that. You don't.
And
Then
then
he
You
did
don't
this
believe
again.
in that.
Roman been looking mad at
Disrespect.
everything
And then-
say.
And then he did the L again. So, guys, for those who are saying that, oh, yeah, that was a coincidence. No, it wasn't. He's doing
Because
that
he
shit on
did the
purpose,
L,
and you know it.
He
and
did
then
it
he
again.
made sure we all saw him go.
He did it, and then he did this, and then he turned
Yeah, he
it
ain't
into
split.
an L again. So, I mean, the dude,
Also,
he's
Paul
doing
don't
this
trust
shit on
Dwayne.
purpose.
You saw that when Dwayne did it. Paul was looking like, "What that bald bitch up to down there?
What your fingers doing?
He's
what
doing
your
that shit
fingers
on
doing?"
purpose. So, yeah. The Raw's gonna turn. How do you guys feel about those stipulations, though? Because
Tuck.
That's the funny
with
shit.
those
That man said,
stipulations
Solo
now
gonna sing the
added,
national
I mean,
anthem.
it's
If Solo pick up a mic and go, "Oh, say,"
apparently
Oh.
he can actually sing. Apparently, from what I
crazy.
heard, he can actually sing.
have you
And
not
it's
seen
crazy.
Solo's old videos from Twitter and shit when he had the long hair?
Yeah,
He was
Yeah.
smiling.
He said,
he's singing.
I don't know,
He
man.
was singing.
I don't believe them with that stipulation because that's the same thing they said for the tribal combat match. They said
Dude.
no family interference, and then
Yeah,
everyone
and the family
interfered.
interfered.
I said-
Everyone in the family interfered.
I said this in the Twitter Spaces. I made a video about this today, and I said this in the Twitter Spaces with everybody that I was a part of. I'm like, this Bloodline rules thing makes no sense because it's usually Bloodline rules anyway. Bloodline rules basically means that that Bloodline can basically do whatever the hell they want. So, and then all of a sudden, one of the guys asked me, "Do you think they did that on purpose? Because if they're gonna do anything that they want anyway, they just need to make it no DQ." I'm like, that's basically the reason, because they're gonna do everything in their power to not have Cody win that championship anyway. So you might as well make it no DQ. So like, and here's the thing, Luff, and I'm sorry to say this, I see no world in where The Rock and Roman lose that tag match. The Rock and Roman are winning night one.
Oh yeah, no one. There's two questions that no one has been able to answer to me directly. Who gets pinned in that tag match, and when does Rollins defend against Drew?
So,
Night two,
Michael
it'll happen.
confirmed-
But Seth
Michael
Rollins will
just
most likely take
confirmed.
the pin.
The Rock and Roman segment went over by 10 minutes. Hence the
Of
reason
course it
Naomi
did.
got squashed and why a lot of other shit got cut. So once again,
Yes.
fuck that ball bitch Dwayne.
So here's the thing, Luff. Seth Rollins is most likely taking that pinfall. I'm sorry, because
Okay.
if you pin Cody, it's detrimental. It's definitely detrimental,
Yes,
and you
it
do
is.
not want that.
Yes.
So Seth Rollins is most likely taking that pinfall off.
Okay.
And then Seth Rollins would defend that World Heavyweight Championship on night 2, because you don't want him to face Drew on night 1. Or here's the other caveat that I got talked to in the Twitter Spaces. What if the Bloodline continue to beat down Seth Rollins to an absolute bloody pulp, and then all of a sudden we see Damian Priest cash in on
Hey.
Seth Rollins, win the World Heavyweight Championship, and then it's Drew versus Damian?
I'd geek. I would geek,
Because
But then wouldn't that mean Drew has to lose again?
bro. No, Drew would have to win because Damian would
No.
just be a transitional.
no, Drew would win.
I-
Because then,
geek,
because then Damian
I
would
would
be just a
geek
transitional
so hard.
champion.
I don't know if you want to do that. I don't know if that's a safe way to go.
I would geek so hard.
That's a Liv
Here's
Morgan and
the-
Ronda
here-
Rousey
here's the thing.
storyline.
Here's the thing about Damian Priest to me. Here's the thing about Damian Priest to me. Damian Priest should have cashed this shit in a long ass fucking time ago. And then
Yeah.
the whole thing, to me, I thought we were going to be seeing Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. I did. Because I thought Damian Priest was going to be out of the Judgment Day by now because of the R-Truth situation, and we were going to see what we have here. But no, they're defending the tag team titles against most likely Awesome Truth on WrestleMania. So, what happened?
Whoa.
You mean to tell me that if the
going on.
Awesome Truth pin, if R-Truth pins Damian Priest on WrestleMania night 1 or night 2, that's going to be one of the biggest pops in the entire weekend.
Oh, yeah, that place is going to explode.
It will be.
Oh yeah, I'm jumping the guardrail
Explode in there.
if that happened.
It will
I'm
be.
gonna be screaming,
I
"What's
mean-
up, nigga? What's up?"
And that'll be his first WrestleMania win too, man.
Facts.
Yeah,
That place will explode.
that would be his first WrestleMania win. I'm gonna change it to medium because that shit covers my face.
I don't know.
But yeah,
I don't know. I it's a lot. I just Phil's been the
didn't-
first person to give me a direct answer on that. I'm just trying to figure out what are you going to do at this point.
I didn't want the tag team match to happen in the first place. If this tag team
Right.
match was supposed to happen, it should have happened at Elimination Chamber. But Seth got his bum knee hurt again, and that's not his fault. It's just the world of pro wrestling. But
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
Feels like,
if
how dare
Stone
you,
Cold
bitch.
walks out, dog. If Stone Cold walks out,
But
I'm going to take my
But
shirt
Stone
off.
Cold, is supposedly going to help Cody Rhodes because apparently people still want Seth Rollins to turn on Cody, which again is another factor that I
That
just simply
makes
do
no
not
sense.
want.
Yeah, y'all are
That
I
makes
don't
no
want
sense.
that.
I'm sorry, because let's think about that logically. Why? What would that achieve? Seth
Why?
facing Cody
Because-
again and losing for
Why?
the fourth
Because-
time in a row? Y'all are
Why?
stupid.
Because Seth Rollins was the Shield. Seth Rollins was the thing that broke up the Shield. Stop that. Stop that.
Roman
Because that's
called
a lame
him every.
excuse.
Roman has called him every name under the sun for about a year now.
Literally, the only thing he ain't done is said, "You pussy ass bitch." That's about it.
He said everything he could possibly say on a
Man's literally
TVPG
be
program.
disrespecting him by saying his wife and shit. He's like, "Yeah, if I wanted to fight a real star, I'm picking your wife, bitch."
And then, we already know that he still can't beat Rollins, but at the same time, that is another match that does not need to have a championship on it because Rollins should be able to go over Roman at that point. But
Yeah.
Roman can't lose until he loses the championship. And there isn't a scenario in my mind where Cody has to lose again. Because you're at this point now, you're overbooking everything.
Here's the thing. I see Seth Rollins taking that pinfall loss. But I'm telling you right now, if somehow, some way they actually do make Cody get pinned 1, 2, 3 in the middle of that ring on night 1, you bet your
Cody would
bottom
for
dollar.
sure be winning.
You bet your bottom dollar that he would be winning night 2.
Yeah,
Because
because ain't no way you would have me get him 2 nights in a row. Oh,
I'm like, yeah,
if I was
go back to
Cody, I'd be
AEW.
fighting Triple H backstage.
Go back to AEW. It's
Fuck
over.
you, I'm losing 2 nights in a row, bitch.
Go back to AEW. Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
As honorable as Cody is, and he always says he's looking for the business, and Rock's
Man,
went out
fuck
there
this
and
business sometimes.
Rock
This
went out there and
business-
yacked, bro.
Look,
Protected a sexual predator. Fuck this business.
This is the exact same thing that Cody Rhodes fell into when it came down to his run in AEW. Cody Rhodes did not want to continue winning and winning and winning because at the end of the day, he didn't want the fans to think that he was just booking for himself. Sometimes, and this is what Arn Anderson told Cody Rhodes at the end of the day, sometimes you have to put yourself over in these situations because at the end of the day, if you continue to lose and lose and lose, you will have no credibility. And if you have no credibility in this business, then you have absolutely nothing.
Plus, also, them AEW fans were fickle as fuck.
Yes.
We see how they talk to
Yes.
women. They were dumb.
Yes. So, look, Cody, I absolutely love and respect everything that you have done from making AEW a thing up until this point now. You lost at WrestleMania 39 when you ultimately should have won. And I think everybody at that point in time, at least in this space, knows that. But now, stand the fuck up for yourself. Fight for that fucking championship because you ultimately should have won it last year. stand on business and actually make it happen. Because if you don't this time, you're done. You're done. And at that point in time, the story is dead. Nobody's gonna care. And in fact, people don't even care right now. And that story is gonna be on the clearance shelf in Barnes and Noble. Don't let that happen.
The clearance shelf at Barnes and Noble.
Don't let that happen.
Cody Rhodes story, $5.
Don't let that
Buy
happen.
one, get one.
Buy one, get one.
The story of how I lost, mad times.
If Cody loses at Mania, I'm jumping in the ring. It's gonna be some Hogan WrestleMania 9 shit. Don't worry, Cody, I got this.
But you can't keep playing this story over and over again because of the story being that doesn't make any sense. You're messing with too many other outside factors. You know
If 39 was Infinity War,
WrestleMania 39 was Infinity War, right? WrestleMania 40 is Endgame. It's gotta be.
Another reason why, fuck Dwayne. Because Bailey needs that main event spot for night 1. You fuckers.
Nope. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Cooked. It's
not happening.
Beyond cooked. That's unfortunate.
If that tag team match legitimately happens, nobody main eventing except The Rock. Nobody.
See, this is why I'm not want to win the Rumble. Because, bitch, what happened to main eventing the Mania?
And the thing is, Samantha Irvin said that for both of them. She said that for both Royal Rumble matches. I went back and looked because I need to see this.
Elisha, speak on it.
They just don't do it. Now,
if they have Bailey and Io open night 1, I'm walking out of that fucking arena. I'm walking the fuck out of that arena.
No, I'm not 100% mad at that. They're not the second match. Remember what Jericho said about him and Fandango?
If you're the second match, then that is a curtain jerker.
Yeah.
And that is one of the most disrespectful spots on the card.
If you're not at the back, if you're not in the last match, at least you'd be at the beginning.
Fuck you, you blind bitch.
I didn't say that, Deontay. I didn't.
I did.
That was not my word. But yeah, man. If Billy Eel does go on number 1, I'm not gonna be mad at it.
He said, I didn't say that.
It's just I don't know. I don't know how far we've gotten away from the rules of what you say when the match starts, to where not only can Bailey win the Rumble and not get a main event, Cody can point at a guy, scream at him, call him a bunch of names, and then come out the next week and say, "Nah, man, I was talking about somebody else." We saw you.
Nah, man.
We looked at you. Everyone saw.
Cody's like, I was confused. I thought you were Seth. Y'all kind of looked alike.
Rollins walked away. Rollins already got up.
He's out. He's out.
They did 5 cuts back. Roman Cody. We knew what was happening. Michael Cole was like, hey.
Exactly. I'm going to walk out, find Triple H and Gorilla, and start throwing the paws. He can't fight back.
Hey, listen. I'm not walking out of nothing. I paid over $1,000 for it. So y'all got that. I'll see y'all in the parking lot.
I ain't walking out.
I'll see y'all in the parking lot.
Elisha, we gonna it's okay.
Go ahead. Stand on your empty wallet. I'll be right there eating my chicken fingers because ain't no way in the world. I'll sit there and be angry, but I will not go home. Nope.
He's like, man, fuck this shit, man.
How do you guys feel about this Tama Tanga shit?
He better be there to help Cody.
Please don't put every Samoan in the bloodline.
He's gonna be in the bloodline. I'm sorry.
Why do they keep
Phil? If he's in the bloodline, I'm blaming you.
Don't do that,
dude. And I'm being told every single 5 seconds that this man is not even technically related to anything. Guys, that doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Again,
Yokozuna was not Japanese.
Neither is The Rock.
Yokozuna.
Neither is The Rock.
Yokozuna was not Japanese. He was Samoan. And I understand.
Wait. Tama Tanga ain't Samoan. So why? Wait, I'm so confused. Okay,
so
I'm so confused.
Tama Tanga is
that don't
Tongan,
matter.
But he was adopted by Haku, who is referred to in the Samoan dynasty as part of the Anoa'i family, even though he himself is not. But it's the same way that The Rock is. It's blood oath.
Dude.
So for people who saying Tama Tonga not part of it, bitch, neither is The Rock.
That doesn't.
Neither is anyone on The Rock's side of the family.
No, here's the thing. Technically, Tama Tonga is not a member of the bloodline. However, Haku, Tama Tanga's father. Obviously, Tama Tanga was adopted by Haku, right? It was adopted? It was an adopted thing? Yes.
Yeah.
So, even though Haku, is not directly related to Roman Reigns or the rest of the bloodline, he comes from the same island, I guess, as the High Chief, known as Peter Maivia, and that is The Rock's grandfather. So, the whole blood oath thing that they have with each other between those two families is very strong, and they don't give a shit about any of that. The blood oath between the Anoa'is and the Maivia families, it's a very strong bond.
Exactly.
And it's going to carry over. It carries over everywhere. So
that's why we three are doing a blood oath at Mania.
Yeah, that's why, Love, they do this. Rock and Roman, that's why they do this.
He said, we're going to do a blood oath at Mania. He just goes, yes.
That's why they do this. That's why they do this. Rock and Roman, they do that.
I understood that. I just didn't know Tama Tonga wasn't Samoan. Okay, I understand.
That's it. And here's the thing. Like I keep saying, sports entertainment, it's a scripted television show.
Yeah.
Y'all
remember Edge and Christian were brothers when they first debuted?
I literally thought they were brothers. I did when I was younger. I thought they were.
Bitch, if we've been best friends for more of our life than we haven't, we're fucking family at this point.
Yeah, right. I think so. Yeah. If I've eaten your mother's cooking,
if I'm giving your mother a Mother's Day present, you are my fucking blood.
Yeah. Like, it's sports entertainment. Yokozuna was not really some like Japanese. He was not really a sumo wrestler. He was Samoan, and they did their thing.
I didn't know that. Undertaker and Kane are brothers. Anybody gonna tell me nothing?
Yeah. Undertaker and Kane are not brothers.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Phil.
They are.
I'm not doing this with you. Glenn Jacobs and Mark Calloway were both born in the house.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Some of those things aren't actually technically true because the Big Boss Man was an actual corrections officer. He was a legit corrections officer, so they brought that to television. And B, the whole train. The Godfather legitimately ran a strip club. So, yeah.
Papa Django?
Yeah.
Papa Shango was wild.
Papa Shango's bitches.
So some of those things legitimately did work. Other than that, it's scripted television. They're gonna spin it in the way that they have to.
Oh, girl, don't even get me started on Kaientai. I chop your pee-pee. That shit. Oh my. No. He said I choppy your pee-pee.
Vince was being racist for the first 20 years.
and here's the thing about Tama Tonga being a part of the bloodline.
First 20 years.
What are we gonna do in order?
That nigga been racist the whole time.
What are we gonna do in terms of doing the slow build between The Rock and Roman for WrestleMania 41? I'm telling you right now, if we see one, I'm telling you right now, if we see one side of the bloodline, which The Rock leads, versus the other half being Roman's side, and we get a War Games between the two sides of the bloodline, I'm telling you right now, bro. Bloodline Civil War inside War Games.
Who's on Rock's side? Who's on Rock's side?
That's up for WWE and The Rock to decide.
If Rock turns on Roman, here's the thing. I wouldn't have Rock be the face in this. I'd say keep him as a heel. And then when Roman gets back, you can attempt to do a babyface character.
I never want to see Roman Reigns as a babyface ever again. Never.
Really?
I think it could work if it's not forced.
I never want
Roman as a face. It was forced. Also, it was under Vince. I could see a Roman babyface tribal chief thing working under Triple H's tutelage.
I ain't going to cheer him, but y'all got it. Y'all have a blast with that.
This is the best version of Roman Reigns that we have ever got. The tribal chief version of Roman Reigns is the best version of Roman we ever got. Don't tell me I'm wrong because it's not. Don't tell me I'm wrong because it's not.
There's only been two versions, Phil. That's what I'm saying.
But am I wrong though? I'm not wrong.
There's two versions. You can't. It's like bad and good.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Shield.
Phil's not wrong. Phil's not wrong at all.
Shield, Big Dog, and Tribal Chief. Big Dog sucked ass. Shield is Shield.
Okay. Let's calm down a bit. Big Dog was only bad on the mic. Big Dog was cooking in the ring.
Big Dog was a better wrestler.
Big Dog was a better wrestler. I'll give you guys that. But
Give me Big Dog Reigns with Tribal Chief mouth. Pause.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
wow.
That's
Yes.
Pause.
Hey, yo. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was ridiculous. Oh.
That's going on a shirt. That's going on a shirt.
Oh, what, bro?
Big Dog Reigns, Tribal Chief mouth.
Put that on your own shop, please, because I don't want that shit on the OTB one. Put that shit on your own shop.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh shit, man!
Oh.
that was crazy, man. Oh, wow.
Put that shit on your own storefront, because that is not going on OTB. I'm telling you right now, that is not going on OTB.
Fuck you, Aiden. God damn it.
Oh,
you got it? Hold on, wait.
He got it.
oh, he clipped that shit? All right. Okay.
God damn it.
He clipped that shit.
That's being uploaded. That's somewhere, some platform that will be uploaded on.
That's gonna be clipped, and now that it's gonna be posted everywhere.
But that would be fire though. Big Dog Roman Reigns with the mic skills of Tribal Chief.
I can't take you seriously anymore, bro. I can't. Look. Rock side of the Bloodline, Roman side of the Bloodline. Bloodline Civil War inside War Games. That's where I see things going when it comes down to all of that, because you gotta do the slow build heading into Rock and Roman at WrestleMania 41 anyway. I don't want the turn to happen now. I absolutely do not. Do not do the turn now, even though I do think it could happen. I would rather see that shit happen near SummerSlam time, because we all know Roman and Rock aren't showing up anywhere until Saudi Arabia comes around, because they gotta get that sweet Saudi money, and SummerSlam. You could do the turn near SummerSlam in August, then September, October, November, 2 to 3 months of getting those Bloodline members within, right? Side with Roman, side with Rock, do whatever you gotta do. Then you do a Bloodline Civil War inside War Games.
I actually tweak it a bit, because I feel like if Roman loses at Mania and we gotta wait till SummerSlam to see anything between him and Rock, I feel like people are gonna lose interest, because what are the other members gonna be doing in that time? Because we know Roman's gonna be gone.
Well, here's the thing. Solo's almost dead anyway, because he's lost like 23 matches since losing. He
hasn't won since he beat Cena.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was saying. He's like 0-23 since beating Cena.
Tweak your plan a bit. I'd have Rock. If you don't have Rock cost Roman at Mania, then what you do, you gotta show Rock's disdain for him losing. Like, just show a shot of him, be like, "Damn, you really lost." And then Raw after Mania, we hear from Roman and the Bloodline. Have Rock like fucking execute an attack where they beat the shit out of Roman, which causes Roman to go away until around SummerSlam time. That way, Rock can like go away too, and then you can bring them all back. So that way, we at least get something.
Well, you can have something, but at the end of the day, I still do think something's happening inside War Games between the two sides. Yeah. Because that's really the only thing that makes sense. And you gotta build this thing for the year. You have to. There's got to be some sort of line here. You gotta get some sort of way in order to build these two sides, because otherwise, Rock and Roman, you gotta do the match now. You have to. Not now at WrestleMania 40, because obviously, we've been there, done that shit. We didn't need that even happened. But you do have 41. Because if you don't do it at 41, then you just rather not even do it at all.
Facts.
And I have said this, Luff. I have said this on many occasions. You do the match now, or you don't do it at all. You just didn't have to do it in place of Cody.
Yeah, that's the thing. If y'all could have done this match all the way you wanted to, Just don't have someone win the Rumble and then
You
just
had it.
turn.
You had it. You had it scheduled for 39. But
And
no, The Rock
38.
bowed out.
And 37. And 36.
You had it scheduled for 39. The Rock bowed out, so they said, all right, Cody, finish your story. Not.
Psych.
They can't even lie and say it was for Cody. Cody lost. Now what, Goofy? No, it wasn't. And then Triple H is going to go to press conference. Sometimes we mess up. Sometimes we mess up, man. I made the wrong call. Yeah, we know you made the wrong call.
We know you made the wrong call.
Everyone's
That's
in here
the
is
thing.
crying right now because you messed up. You bum. Fix it.
Because you messed up, you bum.
Fix it now.
We know you made the wrong call. You dummy.
Goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's talk about how LA Knight was walking around with a steel chair waiting for AJ to come.
That
He just was
man,
there.
he said, where you at? Where he at, cut? Where you at?
Yeah, he's home. He's like, I don't care if I have to go to his home. I am going to kick his ass.
You better call Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe knows where he lives.
That man AJ is at home still contemplating the fact that the earth isn't
No.
flat.
I'm glad you brought that up, Waff. Is that a WrestleMania match?
No.
Thank you.
Absolutely
Thank
not.
you. Because I have been, getting shit on left and right, pause, saying that is a WrestleMania match.
I don't know who told you that.
It's not. Everybody's telling me that. They're like, Phil, no, you have to do that at WrestleMania. No, you don't.
No,
You
do
do that
not.
shit on a random episode of SmackDown, because at the end of the day, that is
I
not
think
a
they did
WrestleMania
do it on
match.
SmackDown. That's a nasty wrestling. Nah, man. If Triple H and Tony kind of liked each other, you could have had a whole storyline of Samoa Joe and LA Knight going back to AJ's house. You know how funny that would have been?
Wendy! AJ!
That's a forbidden door right there. LA Knight's like, I gotta find where AJ lives. He's like, I gotta make a phone call. Samoa Joe's working with Swerve and Hangman. LA Knight just comes out on Dynamite. He's like, hey, I see what y'all doing here, but hold on, I need to know where Alan
like,
lives.
what the fuck?
Now,
Need to know where he lives.
Aisha, Randy Orton and Logan Paul. That match is most likely happening at WrestleMania. And the thing is, it should have been LA Knight and Logan Paul at WrestleMania.
I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna be a one-on-one. With how they ended SmackDown, that's just gonna be a multi-man.
It's gonna be a triple threat. It's gonna be Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, Logan Paul. That's it.
Now I think Grayson's gonna be in there too. Because Theory attacked all of them.
The IC title is going to be the ladder match. I'm telling you right now.
I'm
telling you right now.
Theory over to Raw for that though.
I'm telling you right now. Grayson Waller ain't going to be a part of the IC title.
We're talking the U.S. title. I'm talking about the U.S. title.
I was just talking about both mid-card titles. The U.S. title is going to be a three-way.
2 ladder matches. Why are we sparing ladder matches, Phil? This is a $1 billion company. They got enough ladders. Give me
the
2
U.S.
ladders.
title's gonna be a three-way, and then the IC title is gonna be the ladder match. Because you mean to tell me that Gunther didn't name all those people not to be involved in the IC title match?
Well,
Come on now.
they are, but I think the U.S. title is going to be more than 3. Because last night we saw Waller and Theory have a little beef, but then they both attacked KO and Randy. Randy's beefing with Logan. Everybody already hates Logan. And then, they might, LA Knight and AJ are probably going to be the only singles match from SmackDown.
I just don't. I think it's going to be a three-way, and then the IC title match is going to be a ladder match. That way, Gunther doesn't really, take a pinfall loss, because you want to keep that pinfall loss special. And yeah, I just think it's going to happen that way.
To Randy too. He said Theory said he wants to face you.
Yeah.
I was like, you bitch. I would have whooped his ass if I was Theory.
They're about to be a good guy soon. I don't know how I feel about
yeah. Theory is going to be babyface for sure.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know if I like it, but
yeah, I think about that one.
Honestly, Theory as a face would be great, especially if you get him back with the way.
Something needs to get the way over because They be on Raw Wildland. That's.
I think Theory's way
Uh-huh.
above the way at this point, but I don't know.
Given how Triple H feels about him, I don't know.
That's the thing.
Right now,
Candace with the time.
Triple H seemed like he don't like Theory at times.
Yeah, because the Intercontinental Championship picture, though, is very interesting because the way I think about it is I think we're going to see that 6-man ladder match. Gunther defending against Dominic Mysterio, Andrade, Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, and Bronson Reed.
And then was Sammy going over?
And then it's either going to be Sammy or Chad.
I feel like it's got to be Chad after he brought up his daughter.
I would love for Chad to win. I ain't gonna lie.
So that means Sammy got to bring up his kids now. He wants a shot at winning.
Look, I love Chad Gable, and I am not going to get this clipped out of context. I really do not want that. I love Chad Gable.
Everybody clip it.
I absolutely love Chad Gable. I do. I think Chad Gable's absolutely great. But I'm more interested in the Sami Zayn side of the story. I am. I think Chad Gable's going to be a very, very good Intercontinental champion when it definitely does come down to it. Seriously. I mean, obviously. I mean, Chad Gable's fucking fantastic. Who doesn't like Chad Gable? But right now, Sami Zayn, when you saw those two, Sami Zayn and Gunther, stare down at each other on that episode of Raw on Monday, bro, I got literal chills because
the crowd
that
responded
right there, and they responded. The promo that Sami cut, the stare down between those two, it was absolute fantastic stuff right there. And Sami Zayn winning that Intercontinental Championship, and I understand many people feel that he is above that IC title at this point. He would be a great babyface champion for that Intercontinental Championship with the prestige that it has now. And who knows? Chad Gable can always get that IC title. But right now, if you want to do this Sami Zayn, Gunther year-long build for the IC title at 40 and then the World Championship at WrestleMania 41, people would eat that shit up. Imagine Sami Zayn won the 2025 Rumble, picks Gunther, who's the World Heavyweight Champion at that time, and we see that match again at 41 for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I'm on board.
People would eat that shit up.
I'm people.
Sami Zayn's going to be a world champion, but you got to build to that. Which is the reason why I don't want this to be a triple threat between Drew and Seth. Have that be singles. But obviously Seth is in the tag match now, so it's like kind of weird.
It's too much still going on with that too, so it's like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know that. But yeah.
Oh, we're dumb. We're dumb. We didn't even think about that. That's how they're going to lose. Drew's going to cost them.
What do you mean?
Just going to cost who?
Drew is going to cost Cody and Seth the match. I told you don't worry about bloodline business, Seth.
I was going to say, I don't see Roman and Rock losing that match anyway, so they were going to lose regardless. Yeah. They were losing regardless.
That would anger me. That would anger me too. But the thing is, it's just the Roman and Cody match is going to be overbooked anyway, you know. So
I want to know how Triple H is going to structure this show. Because obviously The Rock's only going to be wrestling once, but Cody, Roman, and Seth are all going to be wrestling twice. So Seth is going to have to defend the World Heavyweight Championship on night 2 and not on night 1 because night 1 is going to be the main event of that tag team match. What's going to be the rest of the card? And who's going to be on the cards for both nights? Because the structure is all fucked.
Phil, what I want you to do right now, well, I think this will be a good entertainment factor. Go on Reddit.
Oh Jesus!
No, listen. Hear me. I know. I'm starting off crazy.
Yeah, he's
Go on
already.
Reddit. Look and go read. Like, just give me like 3 of them. How many people made WrestleMania 40 cards and read some of those cards? God, we read some of them months ago.
Y'all remember my card that only so far 3 matches are still valid?
Because there's this dude on YouTube that like he makes, and that's like a few people do this. They make mock cards for like the shows, but like months ahead.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
So like, we're like seeing like Bash in Berlin cards. We're not even past Mania yet, but it's cool to see it. But like, a lot of people are already in the sense of like,
dude, I'm not
Gunther
downloading
winning world title already.
It's gonna take way too fucking long.
Facts. Because, bro, motherfuckers in the future are gonna be like, so I have CM Punk winning his match on night 1 and then losing on night 2.
Huh.
Let me.
I'm gonna start yelling at people, get it out their mouth so fast. Get the meat out your mouth, you muncher.
I want, and I also want to
40
see.
card.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let me
if it's
see if I
predicted
can.
or-
Corbin, if anybody ever says that, slap them in the fucking.
Okay, right here. My
I'm going-
WrestleMania 40 card would be undisputed WWE Universal Championship match, Roman and Cody. Okay. Seth versus Drew. Okay. Io versus Bayley. Okay, so they got the most confirmed matches out of the way, and Rhea versus Becky. Razor Ramon Memorial Ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther, Sammy, Ricochet, Chad, Shinsuke, Ivar, Dominic, Jinder, Andrade, and Bronson Reed.
Jinder.
That is like 10 people.
Gender?
Yeah, he said Jinder. Gunther, Sammy, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's a 10-person ladder match. That's not happening.
That's a nasty. There's a lot of people in there.
Yeah, so he said Gunther, Sammy, Ricochet, Chad, Shinsuke, Ivar, Dominic, Jinder, Andrade, and Bronson. That's crazy. U.S. title, Kevin Owens, Logan Paul. 10-team, 4 corners gauntlet match for the undisputed tag team titles. What is this?
In the AEW Rampage?
That literally contradicted itself. 10-team, 4-corner gauntlet?
What does that even mean? How do you go about that?
So that would essentially mean one team versus one team. You gotta drag their bitch ass to each corner, then bring another team in and repeat the process. That is the stupid shit ever.
When one team loses, another team just replaces them in that corner. That's crazy. That's crazy.
If that's what it means, that's the stupidest shit ever.
Yeah. So these are the teams, though. These are the teams: Judgment Day, New Day, Creed Brothers, DIY, Awesome Truth, The Street Profits, LWO, Legado del Fantasma, AOP, and the New Country Republic.
At
least they have all tag teams that are legit that are each year.
The New Penny Pinchers Club? What's their name?
New Catch
New Catch Republic.
Yeah, the Nickelback boys.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what it is.
Shut up.
The Doodle Box.
Guys, get this. An 8-team, 4 corners gauntlet match for the Women's Tag Team Championship.
Oh.
Phil, pick a different card.
No, keep going. No, I want to get into this.
We got to keep going.
Bro.
We got to see it through.
I want to see the teams that he put together for the women.
If Liv is in there, I'm going to curse.
So we have the Kabuki Warriors, Carter and Chance, The Way, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, Shayna Baszler, I was gonna say Shelton Benjamin. No, Zoe Stark.
There you go.
That would be a crazy ass tag team. Shayna and Shelton. That's crazy.
I'll be here for it.
So Shayna and Zoe, Natalia and Tegan.
I'm about tired of that fucking team. I'm tired of that fucking team, bro.
Chelsea and Piper, and then Ivy, Nile, and Maxine Dupree. Okay, so there are actually tag teams in this, but I mean it's Jimmy versus Jay.
Okay.
Tribal Combat. Okay, another tribal combat thing. Okay, yep. Okay. AJ Styles versus LA Knight, not a WrestleMania match. Rey Mysterio Santos Escobar, that will happen at WrestleMania. So I'll give him that one. That one will happen. The Rock versus Randy Orton, not happening now, brother.
Where did that come from? That was a left. That was a left pitch. What was that?
The Rock and Randy Orton, not happening now, brother.
If it does, Rock better lose with his bitch ass.
Bianca versus Jay Cargill, not happening now at 40, but it'll happen at 41 or SummerSlam. Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross, those two will be in the ring at 40, but it'll be a 6-man tag. It'll just be the other 4 men that are a part of that.
Is this all night one? Or?
No, this is just everything. This is just everything.
The match on there was Roman versus Cody, and I was like, ain't no way you about to have that open the entire show.
This is just everything. This is just everything. And then finally, guys, get this. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is making its return, and the China Memorial Battle Royal is making its debut.
I'm not angry at that. I'm not
Isn't the current women's one called the fucking Moolah Memorial?
Yeah.
They can change that one.
And everybody in this comment section absolutely roasting the fuck out of this creator. So,
as they should. Trash.
I don't think it was that bad. I mean, it was kind of a little goofy at times, but
nah, that shit was abysmal at times.
Okay. So, what is the next one? Let's see this one from Square Circle. Night 1. Okay, so this is between the both nights. Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens versus Austin Theory versus Grayson Waller versus Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross versus Omos.
What?
In a United States Championship ladder match, Owens will get added to this a day before because he will win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, finally getting Theory or Waller turning on each other. Owens wins the match and wins the championship, and then you have Brass Knuckles on top of the ladder, thus knocking Logan Paul off the match. All right, you're booking
giving us the results too.
Yeah, they're
giving us the match. Myself.
Awesome Truth win the match with Judgment Day for the undisputed tag team titles, with Truth pinning Damian to get the
there it is. Okay, we're back on track.
We're cooking now. We're going with Christo.
LA Knight versus AJ Styles, with LA Knight getting the win to end the feud.
Okay.
Simple.
Huh,
that's not a WrestleMania match, but it's simple.
Yeah.
Kabuki Warriors versus Michin and Naomi versus versus KC 2 times versus
Phil. Michin, you know how crazy it is for Michin and Trent to team up. Remember when Michin slapped the taste out of Jimmy's mouth? Like, you know what? We're a tag team. I'm sorry about me slapping your husband's oos out of him. Slap the oos out of Jimmy and go come be a tag team. That's nasty.
So yeah, it's Kabuki Warriors versus Michin and Naomi versus KC Squared versus,
which is for Aiden. That's Caden Carter and Katana Chance. My boy was confused as hell in the chat. He said KC 2 times. Who?
Yeah, no, it's KC Squared. It's Caden Carter and Katana Chance. Versus Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler for the women's tag team championships. Kabuki Warriors retain in this match, which is going to be a catalyst for the Michin heel turn. Interesting. What? Michin heel turning on Naomi again. It's crazy because of everything that happened.
I thought we were already here. I thought
they teaming together.
Yeah, how did we get to that point?
Like what?
How did we get to them? Like, you know what? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
So they join forces just to ultimately turn on each other in the end. It's again crazy.
Power of friendship.
Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax. Jade wins her first feud in a dominating 5-minute match over somebody that has been pushed to be a dominant force herself. Okay. Jade versus Nia, I do see happening at Mania. I do. I do see Jade and Nia happening.
Yeah, probably.
Jimmy
I agree.
Uso. Jimmy Uso with Solo Sikoa versus Jey Uso, with the special guest referee being Rikishi. Rikishi plays impartial until the end, where he decides to join the Bloodline and gives Jimmy the match. So he helps Jimmy win over Jay, and that happens.
Hey.
And this might be the dog again. So looks like we're going on the road one more time.
Road again.
Rhea versus Becky. Becky wins the title. Okay, great, thank you. LWO versus Legado del Fantasma, with LWO getting the win. Seth versus Drew. Drew wins the championship. Damian Priest cash in and wins the championship. Okay, so Drew McIntyre is just a transitional champion. Randy versus Solo. Solo beats Randy. Tiffany defeats Bianca Belair. Gunther defeats Sami Zayn. Bailey versus Io Sky. Io retains. That's terrible. And then The Rock versus Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship, where Cody wins the title. Dude, look.
He tried to slide this triple threat in there. I saw him.
He tried to slide it in there. Look, regardless, nobody knows what the fuck is happening at WrestleMania.
No, I don't. I wanted Will Smith and Kevin Hart to have a match, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Did you hear? They might get Sylvester Stallone to do the Rocky thing with Cody.
I did see that.
Bro.
Yeah.
I know where they filmed it. I will go to that Italian market and I will run. I promise. I'm fully prepared to do that. I'm waiting. I'm not. I'm sitting by there. As soon as I find out they're filming, I'm going down there. I'm running. I'm running. You ain't gonna. Nah. I want to be a part of that. But then he has to win at that point. If you have to do the whole Rocky thing, he really has to win, because then it gets into a whole bad thing at that point. But yeah, man.
Yeah. So either way, nobody knows what the hell is happening at WrestleMania.
At all.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we get the hell out of here? Because I gotta go pick up the dog again, and I don't want to do the road trip again because it was bad with connection.
No, I think we're good here.
All right. 2.5 hours. It should have, been a 2 hour. We started a little bit late, but that's okay. DJ is probably cooking up some dinner anyway right now, because he was supposed to cook dinner that entire time.
Yeah, I'm about to hop in the shower, and then once I get out, I'm gonna start cooking because my girl will be on the way. So,
can I come?
So there you go.
What?
Yeah, no. What's the eats? You got.
Yeah, bro.
You got to have a girlfriend to join this one, Phil. I'm sorry.
That was ridiculous.
I can't let it be a third wheel.
That is rude.
I don't want him to be a
That is
third
absolutely
wheel.
rude and ridiculous. And look.
I did not mean for it to come out like that.
No, you did. Otherwise, you wouldn't have said it. Otherwise, you would not have said it.
Well, if somebody would have given me my damn contract, it wouldn't have came out like that.
And you said it with your chest too. That's the most important thing about that. You said that with your chest, and you meant that shit. We are done. Go eat your dinner. Go take your shower.
His girl are invited though.
She's in Connecticut.
Don't put me in the
You asked. You asked. You said, "Can I come?"
What did I do?
You literally asked to join.
Oh, yo, oh God, what did I do? I didn't do nothing.
You literally started this. You said, "Can I join?"
That was a yes or no question.
I was about to say yes, but then Phil jumped in and I had to clarify. Well, I can't.
That was a yes or no. Here comes you. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Phil,
You know,
you wouldn't want to be around two couples if you don't have somebody, because that'd be mad awkward.
Why would you do that?
So rude. So rude. All I
That
wanted
was
was some
crazy.
good eats, and that is.
Phil, I'm on your side. I just wanted to see what was on food. Here comes
Oh, we got
TJ.
chicken
Nah,
parm.
you can't got no.
We're
You
doing
ain't got
chicken
no good.
parmesan.
Chicken parm. That's
That's all you had to say.
great.
That's
Why
all you
did
had
I
to say.
have some of that?
Phil, if you bring
Yeah.
George, I'll let you come.
I'm picking him up right now. I'll be right there. I just want some dinner.
All right, looks like we're doing triple date. Me and my girl, Lawf and his girl, Phil and George.
I'm cool with me.
I mean, it's sad that my date has to be a dog, but you know, if
Phil, if you can't pick up a girl on the way from Connecticut to Texas, there's so many states you got to pass through.
Huh?
If you can't pick up a single one,
Look,
Josh, go to fuck to bed right now.
Excuse me?
Go to bed.
Excuse me?
stop it right now. Stop it forever. Okay, we
Go
gotta
on.
get the hell out of here.
Phil,
Go
in
on.
the damn stream before Josh gets even more wild.
No, we're ending it.
See, this is what I mean. No. You either gotta have a girlfriend or a dog, or you're not invited.
I have 2 dogs, and so what do I get?
We're ending this. Goodbye, y'all.
I had a terrible joke in my head just now. If I said that, I would have been in so much trouble. I
Goodbye,
had
y'all.
a funny joke, and I can't say it. No yeet.
No
No
yeets.
yeet.
No yeets.
God damn it.